It's hot now.
Okay.
To take her
I'm
out
hot.
of club.
I'm hot. I'm back.
What's up? What's up? But yeah,
But
we just breaking it
yeah, what's
down.
up, y'all?
We just was breaking it down about this
And black, that
black
just may
man.
not be her personality. And I
But you
don't
know,
ever.
it's black women that can very well. Can she get the credit of being just a good black woman without her good attributes being uh uh equated to a white woman being, like white? Can we just
My
say
dog came in hot.
she just a good white woman? She just a good black woman because
Right.
Hello.
She a good
Why
even
black
can't? Why can't
woman
she? But here's
even
what I'm
though
saying.
even though
Here's my.
that
even though
with the
AJ,
characteristics,
put
but
wait a
everybody
minute,
brag
whoa,
about.
damn,
AJ, put your AJ,
y'all
put your
been
hand
talking
in.
for
I'm
2 hours.
tagging you in.
Can a nigga say something? See how
AJ,
I had to get South Memphis on you for me
put
to
your hand
say
down. Let me
something?
tag you
You
in.
understand me? That ain't talking back. That's me
Period.
having to let you know I'm in the room. Cause you ain't
Hello.
hearing me. Right?
He
Y'all just try to
understands that.
talk over me. Y'all been talking for 2 hours. My bad. I'm late, but still, you heard me. I'm here.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
know,
the way
so
they
can
brag
Yeah.
we just
on
say she just a good black woman, not
What?
no
What?
Hello.
But
she
but but
like
AJ.
white
Hey, hey,
cause she
it's the
caters,
same
she
thing. The way they
submissive,
brag that
she
the
know how to
reason they
cook,
say the
she this,
reason
she
that
that.
black men
Because guess what? AJ can be that for the right nigga.
Hello. Hello.
You won't get South Memphis AJ.
Let her cook.
You'll get
Let her
some Memphis
cook.
AJ. I'm a cooking bitch, a baking bitch.
She's
You
cooking right
understand
now
me?
as we
I'm
speak.
cooking and I'm baking and I'm cooking and I'm baking
uh
and I'm
oh
baking. And I
glow
might be in the
She
kitchen
cooking right
cooking with
now.
your pops type
AJ.
uh
of bitch.
oh
You
I think I
understand
love
me?
her.
I'm screaming.
Yeah,
Back.
she woke tonight. That little nap did. That
If
little
you didn't
power
hear
nap
Yeah.
did
me,
her some
if you
good.
didn't hear me, did you hear AJ? If you didn't hear me, because they wasn't hearing me. South
I don't think they was.
Memphis in the house.
I don't know what was said. I'm gonna go watch the replay because
I said the
I
same thing you
contribute
said.
to the views as well. But
Same thing
I
you
heard what
said.
I heard,
Don't say
and I
your
know
black
I
wife.
came in at the right moment because when I
You
heard what I
did.
heard,
Yes.
Right,
Don't
right.
say
but
because
see,
your black wife is doing
right.
good by you as a good woman. She's the closest thing to
she
white.
like
Don't say
white.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Closest thing to
No.
fuck
white. But
And
see
that's
what y'all
and
don't understand from a male's perspective, what men say,
males
and y'all
my
gonna see,
ass.
on these videos,
go ahead.
men
Hey, D,
say
make your
why
point.
they
Yeah,
go white
yeah.
and how
Let's hear
they're
this.
No,
treated.
and here them niggas come.
I want to hear this. Here we go.
Big difference between the snow bunny and the African queen. Snow bunny will find a black man in progress. She will find him on the job. She will find him on the university. And that snow bunny will see a black man with potential and she will invest in him. She will help him level up. And then when the sisters see him 5 years later, he's a millionaire. And the sisters say, look at that sellout. He went and got a white girl. But guess what? When he was looking for a sister to help him level up, to invest in him, none of them wanted it. You know why? Too many black women want a finished product. Black women have to stop expecting men to be a finished product. It's harder on us. Help him level up and become what you need him to be. Because the big reason why these snow bunnies are running off with black men is they're meeting them when they have nothing, but they believe in their vision. And black women are waiting for him to cross the finish line. And by the time he crosses the finish line, the snow bunny done snatched him already.
All right.
You
He
know what?
cooking
He
it.
make a good point. He make a
Right.
And
good
y'all see
point.
that, and
He
y'all
His
see
make a
ass,
that
good
all the
his
point.
ass
Wait
time.
a
so
minute.
wishy washy.
Wait a
Y'all see
minute.
that
He
all the
makes a
time.
good point. He makes a good point, right? Why would we expect a finished product when we ourselves are not a finished product? That's asinine.
That's
They
no,
do,
no,
but
no, no, no,
that's what black
no,
women
no, no,
want.
no,
They
no. Hold up. That's you because you are mature.
right.
But you got that ones who say you got to take
Shit, that
me
was
to,
me.
you got to
Look,
take me
nigga,
to a restaurant.
I fell in love with potential in high school and had his motherfucking baby, and he still didn't turn out to be shit. You
Right?
understand me? So no, you can't tell me that.
No, no, no. But you are mature. I'm saying,
That
and
I'm
and
telling you
then and
what
then when
happened.
I speak,
I'm telling you
it's
what
not
I'm
about
telling you what
every.
happened when I ain't know no motherfucker better.
It's
Right.
not about, and like I said, it's
It
not
ain't
every
about
woman.
being
You're
mature.
cut
It's about
from a
who you
different cloth.
are. It's about
Now
who you are. It's about
let's talk
how,
about the
like
women
y'all
that's
say,
out here
how you
today.
raised. How you're
Let's
raised.
get
It ain't
exactly
about
where
being
you
mature.
raised. and let's take it to
Because,
what we
like I
see
said,
today.
I fell in love with potential in high school and ended up having his baby, and he
Right.
still wants shit.
Right. There are cases where you do that. And
Okay,
no one situation is clear across the board. But let's
right.
look at the women who saying you have to go to Ruth Chris on the first date. Let's look at the women
And
who say
now, you
if you
actually
can't buy me a
you
Birkin, if you
you
can't
got
buy
to
me
be
a
taking your
Birkin,
own self to Ruth Chris to expect Ruth Chris on the first date.
right.
But you
But
know
look, but
what?
you
But
see
And
the
then you
let me
gotta
say
videos
this.
add,
of these women saying that. And if you can't
Right.
get me a Birkin that you can't afford it, you need to do what buy what I want when I want it. And if you can't,
Yeah.
You
this and that and
sound
that,
like that girl on that movie Byron. Talking
That's
about
what
you
it's
need to
like.
go
But
get it.
after,
You
but
sound
after,
like her.
but after. That's
because,
what it's.
and if we're gonna talk, okay, go ahead, George, go
I'm sorry.
ahead.
I was just gonna say, a lot of what the guy said was true, just based off my experience. And it's like you don't.
So George, I got a
Mhm.
bone to pick with you.
Come on.
Oh,
I told you I was gonna take it in your comments, but I ain't made it over there yet.
Okay.
And I'd rather talk than type anyway.
All right.
So George made a post and he posted a picture of Wanda, and he posted that picture of and Wanda in reference to Jasmine Crockett. Now, listen, what I want to tell you, George, is this, sir. First of all, yes, that was an insult. If you didn't know it, okay? Yeah,
That's
you
okay.
knew it. You
Yeah.
knew
That's
it.
okay.
You fully fucking aware, okay?
I
So
know.
yeah,
But
you
yeah.
knew what you were.
okay, I don't mean to cut y'all off. Who's, are we talking about Wanda from Living Color? Who's Wanda?
Yeah, Wanda from Living Color.
Okay, okay, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Oh, okay. For those who ain't seen, George made a post and he posted a pic of Wanda in reference to Jasmine Crockett. He said every time
Hood.
Jasmine Crockett talks, this is all he sees is
Mm.
a big lip, juicy lipped old Wanda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They post shit
Yeah.
about Trump every day. Don't nobody say
Wait a
nothing. But
minute. Wait a
it
minute, baby. Oh,
Fuck
whoa, whoa,
Trump.
whoa, 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 whoa. Can you let me speak, sir, please?
right.
If you will, let me finish. I got a point to make.
Let her cook. Go
You,
ahead.
you,
Stay
you,
in the kitchen.
you wrote a whole essay, Jordan. I'm be honest with you. I didn't even read the fucking essay because I was distracted by the motherfucking picture.
I knew people did that.
See, so that's what I'm saying. You took away from whatever point you were trying to fucking make.
But I made
You
my point
did.
to 90%, but
But
90% of the response
I
I got.
get what you're saying, but
Uh-huh.
but real for real is real, and what is what. You don't just because we disagree politically. I
Uh-huh.
don't agree with everything that you're doing politically, but I don't. I let you cook.
Right.
And I ain't never once went and tried to attack your character, your look, or nothing. Just because we don't agree politically, you gonna come for me like that?
My
Come
resentment
on,
toward
man.
my resentment towards her goes way deeper than that. Okay, she's a disgrace to black women. She's harmful to black men. Her
But so are
policies are
you when
asinine and
you
stupid.
don't talk about you. Talk about you talk about what she is to black women, like you for black women, and you just disrespected a black
I was
woman.
married. I
Don't
was
do
married
that.
to a black woman for 16 years,
Don't
so can't
that
nobody say
don't give
shit to
you
me.
no credit. You just said you don't even fuck with us no more. So
I sure
bye,
don't. Why?
bye, bye.
It's cool. Bye. I mean,
Bye.
I ain't losing shit, but a bunch of folks that ain't do
But I'm
shit no
just
way.
saying though. But I'm just saying though. You ain't gotta talk about us like that on your way out, nigga.
I ain't fuck them folks, man. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. If they don't like it,
You
they
ain't
ain't got to
gotta talk
post.
about us on your way out. You can go. You ain't gotta do all that.
I
And
ain't
you
doing all.
losing.
You know how much
You missing a
you
mark. You missing a
y'all
whole
some
mark.
the
You
white liberty
missing a
made y'all
whole
some real
mark when
sensitive
you do
bitches,
that.
man.
You
I
missing a
can't.
whole mark because I asked you, was it rage bait? And you
No, because
said
you didn't.
no.
If you didn't read the essay, you really had no. You just react to a picture. That holds no value to me. If you read the
Exactly.
essay with the
That's what I'm
context of the
saying
picture,
to you. I'm
but
gonna go back and read your essay,
after.
friend. I'm gonna go back and read your essay. I read all your motherfucking
Right,
essay.
right, right.
Okay, that's just back to us being friends. Okay, Eh, okay. I'm gonna go back and read it, but I'm just
Right.
saying, friend. Damn, don't
I ain't
come
do
in like
nothing.
you all for the black woman and you just disrespected one of our sisters.
Fuck her being black. She's fucking idiot. Y'all need to.
She
Oh, y'all
is,
making me
but
sick.
she black though. She a
All
black
black
What the
woman.
women are not queens,
what
and I've
loyalty
been
do I owe to
saying that
black
every
folks?
I
black
ain't
woman
said
is not a
and
queen.
all kinfolk ain't skinfolk. All skinfolk
Yeah, she
ain't
ain't one of them.
kinfolk.
Fuck
I know
her.
this.
She either
I
a black
know
woman
about
or
the
ribbon.
ducking and diving. I get that. But baby, do you not hear me? You
I
will
heard you
miss.
saying.
You'll
I heard you
miss the
loud and clear.
mark. You'll miss the value of what you saying. You distracted it by with this bitch ass picture of Wanda. You discounted everything you were saying with the picture.
The 10% that didn't read the article and just reacted to the picture ain't studying them. The 90% that read it and see value in what I said and the 20, 30 followers I gained in that, that's what I'm concerned about. I don't care if she a black woman. She a representative. You gonna be a representative or a black woman first. Because if she can't take criticism and everybody wanna oh she a black woman, then she don't need to be in office. Because
It's
she's
okay
not
to take criticism, baby. Constructive criticism. You attacking her look.
I'm attacking her demeanor. People
Is
that
he
saw that
telling the
picture didn't
truth
get it.
though?
I don't give a fuck. So
Okay,
If
so
he if
when
he
it
telling the truth,
if it's about her demeanor, what do Wanda have to do with it, George?
because
If
when I
it's
see her, that's what I embody, and I
so,
told the
what
truth.
does Wanda represent in your post? What does Wanda
Just a
represent?
ratchet, just sort of
hoodish.
just she that's just her. So people want to get mad about my feelings. I don't say shit when they post shit about Trump every goddamn day. I'm over. I'm
You
not that sensitive.
Man, I don't have some things Trump do. I'm on board with some shit I ain't. That's how I roll. I don't go with the status quo. I go with what I could subscribe to. Some
What?
shit I like what I like. I like if that's a cool idea. It's mine. Let's do it. It's for the people. I
Yeah.
got you. I'm for the people. I'm for the people. But I'm for the black people first.
I'm for who have served my interests. Fuck that black shit. Y'all, black
Yeah.
folks that showed me they don't mean shit. Fuck that black
Just
loyalty
cause
shit. I'm a
somebody
loyal to
black, that
whoever
don't
me. They
mean
don't mean
shit. You gotta
shit.
go
Fuck
off of
that.
their
Yeah,
character,
you
who
better
they
fly your
are.
own
And
flag.
yeah, that ain't
Fuck that black
black
unity
don't mean nothing.
bullshit. They don't mean the
Coming from a
goddamn.
black man that doesn't play in the snow, I'm gonna tell you exactly why.
The way I lived and the way what
Why
I
you
known
cut
and what
that
I been
off?
through. I
Let
ain't.
me
I
see
ain't.
that video.
Uh-uh. You don't need to
Why
see that.
not?
I
Why
don't know.
not? He don't
Volume
play
low
in the
on.
snow.
Hold on, let me
It
see.
was
The volume was
sound
low.
good to me. Sounds real good to me,
I ain't
Ray.
hear him. Hold on. Let me see if I can find him. He done lost him now. He the next to the last. Let's see.
Coming from a black man that doesn't play in the snow, I'm gonna tell you exactly why a lot of black men choose to date white women. Again, I personally don't date white women, but I understand why black men do. My mom is black, both my grannies are black. I love black women. White women don't judge black men the way that black women judge black men. In my experience growing up pursuing black women, I was never black enough. I was too light skinned for this. I was too light skinned for that. I wasn't black enough for this. I wasn't black enough for that. Like, black women have a blackness scale that they evaluate you with. And white women don't give a damn. White women will honor and cherish you exactly how you come. They have no issue being submissive. They have no issue catering to you and doing exactly what you want, even without you asking. And with a lot of black women, it's a struggle to get what you want. And before anybody says white women are just easy, no, white women know how to be in a relationship. Because you talk about wanting a man so bad, but you don't know what the man wants. You just know what you want. White women know what the man wants. And they give it to him. No hezzy.
Okay,
So
so
he's saying
so
that
now
like
no, hold up.
all white women is just this
Let me
submissive
explain my
woman,
point
but
to
it's
this
white.
Anthony. Let me
I got
explain this to
white
Anthony.
friends.
oh, not Anthony.
Let me explain this, Anthony. So Anthony, when I said that,
About
the
your wife,
closest thing
your
to
black wife.
white is all the stuff that these black men bragging on that these white women do. I have that. I don't have that. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You can't tell me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to be submissive. A lot of black women don't. A lot of them,
Mm-hmm.
not all, but a lot of them don't.
Pause. This is what
Um,
I hear what you are saying. I don't think you think I hear that. I hear what you are saying. You're not hearing what I am saying.
I mean, I
You're
get what
not
you're
hearing what
saying
I'm
too. No,
saying.
no, no. I hear what
That
you're
is just
saying. That
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 is just
the
a wonderful.
What's your viewpoint,
the better
Anthony?
term is to say is to leave the white part out. That I have a good black woman. You know what
I
I'm
have a good
saying?
woman. I have a
But
yeah, or black, definitely black.
the
Heavy on the
reason I
black.
broke
It's
it
all the way
down like
black.
that is because every time you ask a black man, majority of the time when you ask a black man why
So no
do he
shade,
date
black.
outside his race, I don't
If you
get
were to be in a circle of people, because this is how deep it would get for me. If we were you and your wife were to be out, you and your wife were to be in an event, and they say black. how you meet your wife? You love your wife. Da da da. You and your wife are great together. Da da da. You would turn around and say, "Oh hell yeah, she's the closest thing to white." You would say that out loud in front of people. You would say that to a group of men, black women, anybody. You would say that to people. I love my wife. She's the closest thing to white. You would say that. Do that sound good rolling off the tongue? That
Anything
it
I
just
say,
that
majority
just
of the
kind of
time,
it just kind of
like
blew
all the,
me.
like look, majority of the time, anything I say sounds good coming off of my tongue.
So you
But
would say that.
anyways,
I'm just saying you would. I'm
anyway,
screaming. You would say that
but
in front of people. You would go in front of a
I,
group of folks and say, "I owe my wife closest thing to white. Perfect. She don't talk back. She don't go out. She don't shake her ass. She don't twerk. She ain't doing none of that. Closest thing to white. Best thing I ever had because she's close to white." It just sounds kind of. It just sounds crazy.
but
It
if it's
sounds cringy.
but I get what you're saying. But on the same note, did you hear
It
what he
sounds
said?
cringy.
It sounds cringe, very cringe.
As
But did
hell.
you hear what the guy just said though?
If
I
we're
heard
comparing,
all of it. But
because
you
Let's go
saying that like
let's go
you
by his
acting like
lifestyle
white people.
definition.
You
and
George will tell you he date more than black women, right? So
Yeah.
it's been some rolling off the tongue, non-submissive, non-black women that he done dated.
Right, right. That's
mhm,
gonna be everywhere you go.
it
Yeah.
Because
is. I
and
feel
keep
like
in mind,
just
AJ, like I told you, and we know this, one shoe not gonna fit everybody.
No.
So it's a different, we're going by, especially when I speak, is either personal experience or people I've been around that went through it that came to me with the situation. So it's
Mhm.
I
it's, it's
feel
never a cookie cutter,
No. No.
situation. Never.
No. No.
But when you look at all the videos, even going back to the Omar, whatever that the guy, when they describe why black men lead black women to
I
get with
get it.
white women,
I get
I
it.
have that in a black woman. So that's the closest thing, and I'm saying behavior wise
behavior is
I
to
get it.
a
I
to
crazy.
get
what
it.
the men
I get
say
it. I get it.
a white person,
Behavior
a
is
white woman is.
crazy.
And so when I say that, that's what I mean. And the brothers understand that. They'll say, "Oh man, yeah, you right. She
Oh,
ain't curse you out.
Right.
She ain't
I
Right.
ain't
saying,
no
hey, you do
brother,
Yikes!
so
you."
I
Yikes!
can't
Right.
Yikes!
I
Right.
Yikes!
don't I
understand.
don't get
Yeah.
that.
Right.
And I
Right.
and I
Right.
see a
Right.
lot of brothers getting fussed at, cursed at in the grocery stores.
Yep.
I don't tolerate that.
No.
Most
That's
of the
not what we
time,
doing. We
first of
don't
We're
do
not
all,
talking
that.
about. We're talking
first
about.
of
We're
all,
talking about
any
somebody's
man that tolerates a
characteristic and
woman talking
behavior.
to them like that, they talking to each other like that. Because most of the time,
Mm,
even if you a man that don't
Mm,
tolerate that and a woman come at you with that energy, you shut it down.
shit. No, it's a lot of weak brothers out there now,
yeah, it is.
baby
It
doll.
is.
It's
Then
a
there's that.
lot of weak
There's
brothers
that. No
that's
shade.
tolerating all this stuff. That girl be with her baby daddy, and he's still sitting there paying bills, and well, she over to the baby daddy house because they got a child together. You can't tell me what to do. I'm finna go over here because that's my child over there, and
And
he
what
can't
does that
come.
say about him as a man?
A weak ass nigga.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Cause back to my wife being white situation like that.
Yeah.
Every time you talk about how you date and what you tolerate, you put it front line, black. You say it all the time. What you
Hmm.
tolerate and what you don't.
Mhm.
That
Hmm.
is with anybody. What you will tolerate and what you will not. You're not gonna tolerate a certain type of cussing out and this and that and neck rolling and talking back as you call it, which I find kind of crazy. But we ain't talking
A
back,
grown ass woman,
talking
talking about
back,
a
yeah,
grown ass
talking
woman.
back.
You
We
mean me
Well,
giving you
I'm saying
my
we're not
but
opinion,
finna
no,
you
be
no, no.
talking
arguing.
back?
We don't
What
do
I'm
that.
saying, what I'm saying on that is,
We
if
ain't gonna
I'm
argue,
if
but
I'm put
do I have
down
a
what how
voice?
I if I'm put down what I will take and what I will not take, of course that's
Mm.
what I'm dating for.
Mm.
That's what I'm going for. What fits that criteria of my characteristic? It's some men that enjoy toxic behavior. It's some
Mhm.
men
And
that
more
go
power to
for
them.
toxic women. It's some women. It's some men that date toxic white women. It's some men
Mhm.
that date toxic Hispanic women. It's some men that like
And more like my mom would
Latinas,
say,
because they're
more power
spicy.
to them.
A lot
More
of men.
power
Oh,
to them.
I love that Latina spice, that spiciness. Them Latinas pulling out
Oh,
knives on
she's
you, and
fiery. She
she's
fiery.
fiery.
Did
Yeah, but when a
right.
black woman do it, you ghetto, you hood, you this, you that,
You
and
Wanda.
yeah,
Yeah.
Shout
That's
out to
crazy to me
George. I
To
love
because
you,
me, if
George.
to
I
me,
because
love you
I
it's
too.
still
Anthony,
love
to
you,
me,
George.
Anthony,
I
if
love you
any
because
too.
woman do
it's
that,
truly it's
if any
exactly it's a
woman do that,
characteristic. You're not
right? If
gonna
any
date
woman
them.
do that though, that's me across the spectrum. I don't give a damn if the bitch green.
So my thing is, if she was white and you would do it, you would say she's black. Oh, you acting like a black bitch. If she was white and to do it,
If
you would say you're acting like a black woman.
if she was
But because
if
she's
she a
not,
white
she's acting
woman,
like a
and I
white woman.
said this on here, I said this on this podcast too. I wouldn't date no white woman that act black. I
I
might as well
think
just stay
I
in the
feel no
hood.
no no. I feel like acting black.
You
So this
might
is
as well.
but when people say shit like that, that bothers me too.
Hmm.
You talk white, you act white because I talk
What
a
is
certain way.
that? What does
Yeah,
that look
I
like?
get
Yeah,
that too.
I feel like that is insane to me
Oh,
when
cause I can
if
turn it on and off. You
if
can get the
you
proper version of
yeah, it's
me.
called
No, I'm
code
saying
switching,
Huh.
but I feel like
acting black.
when
Like when
when
she
Hmm.
I
say
think
stuff like talking white, as they say, because you using proper English and everything, that's one thing. But acting black, girl, you sure know you right, girl, and rolling the neck and shit.
that's not a black thing.
That is a
But when
No.
we
black thing.
see it, but when we see it, it is
That
a
is a
huge
black
turn
I
thing.
off.
think when it comes to acting black, I feel like it's a true definition of what you would see. When I see a sassy woman, I see a sassy woman. If you are acting black and you are acting like Wanda, or you are, if you
I'm
are
sorry.
figure like Shanae, if you are acting like
That's what I was
Shanae,
just
Yeah,
gonna
the
say. Why
word is
you ain't put on
niggerish,
Shanae?
hoodish.
you're putting on a character
Now that's
that
the
you know
energy.
is not you.
Now that's the energy, Shanae energy.
Yeah,
But
if
you
you're
know what
Yeah,
putting on
that's
though?
a
hood.
character
And
that's
bringing
not
up,
you,
yeah,
that's I'm acting black, I'm acting white, I'm this and that.
Yeah,
right.
If
that's
I'm
hood.
around a white hoe and this bitch talk how I talk, I'm not gonna think you're acting like me. But if we were
Now
to go
talking is
around,
different. If
yeah,
she acting hood, she acting like a nigga. And
mm,
we can get on here and act like we don't know and put on this cape, if we want to. But at the end of the day, you know what the hell nigga is. You know what the hell
hmm,
acting nigger is.
You
You know
can be
what
white.
ratchet.
You could
You
be
ratchet?
white and act like a nigga.
You ratchet? You
I'm
know,
You could be
screaming.
white and act like a
what's that
nigga.
song? That's what we
I
just
can't
said. I don't
I can't
like the
think of it,
white.
but
I
I know
don't
what you're talking
like
about.
the white people, the white females. I wouldn't date a white female that try to act like she hood. I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
If I
That's
was to date a
mm,
white woman, you gonna think she a Mormon. She from Ireland. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't she ain't gonna talk no slang.
mm-mm.
She not gonna do none of that.
Cause
Nope.
I'm
She
not
How
gonna
gonna
you
lie.
be
gonna?
I'm not
But
gonna
you, but
lie. If
she
I
you,
date
gonna be
outside,
white.
if I,
but
I'm not
how is
gonna lie.
that?
If I
How is
date
that
outside my
look?
race and I date a white man, I want you to act and be white.
I
I don't
want you
need
to
you to
be
be
what
Paul
you
Wall.
is. I want
I
you to
don't
be
need
what
you.
you are. I
Yeah.
want
To
you
you
us
what
to
you are.
relate.
Exactly.
I
But
mean, if
I
I
don't
talk
care for them
slang at
white
the
I
house,
don't care
I
for the
want my
white
mate to
women.
talk a little slang and understand me. And if we talk when we talking about our Aristotle, I want my mate to understand me. And it don't matter what we talking about. I want
Right.
my mate, whether it's slang or is it if it's
Can I?
philosophy. I want my mate
Right.
to understand me,
But I
regardless
Right.
of
one
what
But
I'm
I'm not
one.
gonna
saying.
I'm
get no
I'm gonna
hood.
say
If that's the case, I might as well
I'm
talk
half
to a
and
hood then.
half. I'm half and
but
half. I
here's
want
the
when I
thing.
talk, it'll make you
Uh,
laugh, and when you talk, it'll make me laugh because it's
but
that different.
but
Uh,
Right.
in my dating
It's
experience,
that different.
right? In my dating experience, the past couple years, and like I said, I've talked to women of different races. But I just find, and I'm not generalizing, but a lot of my conversations with a lot of black women is very vapid, is very superficial, is not a great depth, and they don't hold my interest.
That's who
So it's
you're
like,
talking to, George.
right, right. That's what I'm. But the stuff I'm into, I ain't gonna find it on black chick. I'm just looking for the right person. I don't care if they black, white, or whatever. It don't matter at this point.
So you ain't giving up on black women.
I just it just ain't gonna. I just don't want to. I don't want to. That's not something. I served my time.
Been
I'm
there,
through.
done that.
Yeah, I served my time.
George,
So I'm
serve
all
your
right.
time
I'm
is
moving
not a
on to something
prison
new.
and
sentence.
we
Been
okay
Yeah.
with
there,
you
been
test.
there. He
We
done
okay
that.
with
Right.
you moving on,
Right.
George.
It's not a big and that's my whole point. It's
We
not a
we
big
we
deal.
we we we
He
would
just one
love
black brother
to.
that done moved on. That's just
I
one
just
brother.
moved
Y'all
on.
still
That's
got
all
other
it is.
brothers in there that's hanging in
I
there.
still I still love y'all.
Yeah, he
I
still love you. He'll probably poke
but
one or
it's
nah,
two.
I
gotta
ain't finna,
show
I
it.
ain't
He
You
finna
just
gotta
poke
not
that.
gonna do
show it.
nothing
You gotta
serious. He
show it.
just not gonna take y'all serious no
But
more.
you know,
And I
you
get that.
actions speak louder than words, though.
But see, Africa, when I'm on these board of directors, these women groups, and I'm coming up with fundraising stuff for them, and I've been 8 years killing myself for the black community. If a motherfucker
Man,
want
the
to question
black
my
woman has always beat me down. I've always come into a
right,
job where I was a young whippersnapper, ambitious, ready to eager to learn, ready to work, right? And
hmm
the black woman has always been the one that didn't see my potential, wouldn't promote me, this, that, and
hmm
other, right? So
hmm
the black woman has always been a proponent of me. But do I say fuck that bitch? No. I still got work the bitch.
I
I
still,
still
I
gotta
still,
work the bitch.
I'm all down with black women and all that. It's just for me romantically and who I choose to spend my time with. I choose not to.
I just want to piggyback on what AJ said. I have had that same experience. I've only had one black woman supervisor that I really liked. The
hmm
rest of them I've had really bad experiences with. But let me tell you this. I when when it comes to that black bitch, that mean black
I'm gonna
woman
stand back to
supervisor,
back, toe to toe with that bitch, and we gonna fight.
hmm
that and AJ, she's a wolf. I see her coming. My white supervisor, that bitch is you cannot. It's just is in the
She's so
workplace
still. She
sneaky
got
and
poof.
weird,
She got poof.
and
Ah,
some
my God.
backdoor shit.
Mm,
That black bitch,
mm.
you see it coming. You know that bitch
hmm
ain't playing no games. You know how that hoe is coming. You know she mean at some point. You know this and this and that. You know she don't play.
You know her nigga ain't
That
fucking
white
her.
that white woman
You can
is
tell all that off the bitch. You
that
hear
white
me?
woman is giggling and
She ain't
smiling in
getting no
my
loving
face.
at home.
That white woman giggling and smiling in my face and got a stack of papers mile high. The shit I ain't doing. And when it's time to let me go, that bitch throwing it all out there.
She
It
got
be
her
Guess what?
paperwork
Guess what,
yeah,
everywhere.
AJ?
I
it
learned
be
from that
some
bitch
Guess
shit.
what,
though. I'ma
AJ?
learn from
Yes.
that bitch. I'ma
Today,
learn from that bitch.
in today's time, AJ, you have the black women that does that now because women are a lot jealous of each other and they don't want you to elevate or outshine them in a lot of cases. So I've seen cases where the black woman do that. If she see you as a threat to her job or if
I
you
have
nice
had
But
a
looking,
back then, my
supervisor.
experience,
I've had a supervisor. When I say wouldn't give me credit, I was up there working, doing their job. Wouldn't give me credit when it came time for evaluation. Now, mind you, y'all, I don't know I have lupus yet. Now, all I know is I'm sick. All I know is I can't move and do what I used to do, right? So I'm going to the doctor and they still docking me. They still docking me. But every time when I come to work, I'm there. If I'm there late, a little bit late, because I'm time challenged. But I
hmm
stay late. You know what I'm saying? I'm the last one to leave. And if she needed help, and when I say I was doing her duties, I was doing my manager's duties, right? And when it came time to evaluate me, did she give me credit for it? No, she did not. But when that bitch was sitting up there looking like she was finna stroke out and she needed a massage and she looked like guess who gave her a massage?
a
I told
damn
her, I said,
fool.
hey,
Because I wouldn't
I
have gave
told
a
her,
shit.
no, no, I told her, I said,
Kiki,
come in here. Let me talk to you for a minute. I said, hey, your head hurting a little bit. She said, yeah. I said, close your eyes for a second. You mind? And I asked people, I don't just touch people without touching them. And I gave her a massage because at the time she needed that at the end of the day. But and now to this day, and then after that massage, it went back to fuck that bitch. I don't fuck with that bitch. But at that time when she needed me and she needed something of me, I still gave because hey, that's still a black bitch.
You go right ahead, sister, and you are definitely in my prayers, and I condone you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
but that's the
You know,
example I was giving earlier when it came to black women having your back. AJ just kind of gave my point on that. No matter
yeah,
what, no matter how these black men treat us, we ain't just running off into the hills with white men. We're not just
cause
running off
shit,
into the hills with white men. We still
No, we
massaging y'all
not.
feet,
got
washing
that
y'all
white.
dirty draw,
Man, who
washing
do
y'all
that?
feet,
I've
washing
never.
y'all
Hold on, let me
dirty
say this.
draws.
Cause they
We
ready. They
we
ready to be
we
simps, as y'all call them.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, and they ready to beat your ass too, and they gonna have a flashback
Shit,
of
Who
what
y'all
they
cases? What
doing
we
daddy
it.
talking about?
did.
Y'all, the niggas doing
Oh
it.
Wait, who
no,
we talking
look,
Shit.
about?
yeah, the niggas do, but that's different. black on black crime, that black on black whooping your ass. That's one thing, but then
Nah,
that
fuck
white
that. I
guy
don't want no
is it?
fuck you.
Hey, we
At
gonna do
least
it. We gonna
that
do
white
one of the
nigga, that white
podcasts
nigga might
soon.
come with some generational wealth. I
One
might
of the
take that ass whooping.
podcasts soon is gonna
And
be
will
on
bury you.
interracial dating. The difference in, because like I said before
That
you got
white
on
boy,
here,
that white
You
AJ,
boy,
right.
that
Matter of
white
fact,
boy,
the
matter of
that
fact,
difference
white boy,
is the
that white
difference
boy
in
may come
dating a
with some
white man.
generational wealth, and I might just take that ass whooping.
Okay, yay,
well,
That
it's
nigga
whatever
broke.
let's put
works
a
for
pin
you.
in this. Let's put a pin in this because it ain't about our black ass or about Wanda. It's about y'all getting them white women, and guess what? They stabbing y'all chest, getting away with murder, calling the
Huh,
police, saying y'all put scratches on their face, blacking
huh,
their own eyes, and sending y'all to
huh,
jail for life, taking y'all
huh.
millions,
Charging you with rape.
black men, taking y'all, accusing y'all of rape, taking y'all money. What y'all gotta say about that?
That's it.
Don't worry about
Same
us
shit
black
black
That's
women.
women
it.
doing. That's the same
Don't
shit
worry
black
about
women
us.
doing.
No, we ain't talking about black women because we know y'all don't fuck with us. That's cool. We talking about the white women. What about that? Because
Yeah.
that's what the topic is on.
Right.
Yeah,
Cause we've already covered
and
us.
that's what I
What
was gonna
about
say
them and
too.
y'all? Cause Black
And that's
said
what I was
he
gonna
ain't
say
that.
too. But you
Black
already
said
heard
he
my
ain't dated
stance
a
on
white
it,
bitch. He ain't dated a white bitch since that police situation.
right?
Black said he ain't dated a white woman since that situation. That was enough
And
to scare
they
him straight.
and they and they sneaky a lot of times. You got, like you said, you really got to watch them, because at the end of the day, their power is their skin color, and that's why I
Mhm.
couldn't
couldn't
their
be in a
And they
serious
got a
power.
relationship.
and they
It's
got a
the and
privilege.
that is the true word right
I
there. It's
can't
their
do it.
power. It's
That's that
insane.
power. No matter how much money you got, as we saw with Shannon
Shannon,
Sharp,
because what did
ain't
Shannon
no.
Sharp do to that woman again that we know of? What did he do? Have
Fucked
we
her
seen?
good on
Because
camera.
I don't think we've seen. Have we seen videos of him hitting her, hurting her?
She
What?
wanted
No,
that
no, no.
big that she
She
wanted
used
that
the
old man energy.
she used the mental abuse.
I was like, he didn't hit her or anything, but then lost all
It
this
was,
money.
he said it was mental.
Do
Hold
you know
on.
how
This
much
is what they
Shannon
said.
Sharp lost after being let go by ESPN? It all ties back to a private dispute with his ex-girlfriend that seriously damaged his career. Over 14 NFL seasons, Shannon earned approximately $52 million, with peak annual salaries close to $9.6 million. After retirement, he joined FS1 as co-host of Undisputed, reportedly making $7.2 million per year. Things changed drastically when his ex accused him of emotional abuse and leaking private information. Though the allegations were never proven in court, Shannon allegedly paid a settlement between $5 million and $10 million to avoid a prolonged legal battle. The scandal damaged his public image, and ESPN ultimately chose to end their collaboration. That decision cost him.
So emotional abuse. He didn't put his
Right.
Yeah,
hands on her. She
yeah.
got that money for claiming emotional abuse. So that means they can't be trusted. I mean, something like I say, when I say stuff, it's not every one of them. But from my
I
experience with mine and seeing all the things that happen with all of these others, their color is gonna outshine anything a brother got going. Whether you got money, whether you uh, head of Congress, it don't matter. If
My
she
experience, my experience with the white men that made me be like, okay, maybe not, was that when something happened, some black shit went down, he couldn't understand it. Or he couldn't empathize or just be there for me. Just he couldn't be what I needed him to be. He couldn't wrap his mind around why. And it was like trying to explain why the goddamn sky is blue to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
so I was like, if you was with a dude, your own race, he will understand what you're going through, you know. And I was like, yeah, maybe this is too black for him, for him to too black of a concept for him to wrap his mind around. And so that was my experience.
that man that lost millions for emotional abuse. Come on
Right.
now.
Because
right,
he fucked her and it leaked on a camera. They was fucking, it was recorded and it got leaked. And I'm emotionally abused because of
I
that.
don't think was that it. I thought that leak thing was a black woman named Michelle. That was a white woman.
no, that
Mhm.
was a different one.
It was
That's a
different.
different
Ah,
one.
That was two
No,
different
ah.
ones.
this man, the voice message she recorded, he was cussing her out, saying ignorant stuff to her. But she was also on there. He leaked some. Oh, he leaked her messages. She was saying, "I want to have your big black babies and
Now
this and
that's
this and
her.
that
Yeah,
and this and this and that."
and
He
then
leaked
and then he was
that.
saying stuff like, I'm gonna beat you.
Choke the
I'm
shit
gonna do
out of you or
something.
some shit.
Yeah, when I
I'm
see
your
you.
slave master. Some weird shit. He was saying some ignorant, stupid shit to her too. Some more shit. Some more
Yeah,
shit.
so
Some old we role play. That's how we talk to each other
That's
and
how
that's what
we
shit.
I'm
been
thinking.
doing
Right?
it.
That's what I think too, AJ, that it was a role playing and that what he texts, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you when I see you and all
Some
that.
shit he been
I'm
saying.
thinking that was a
Right.
code for I'm
I'm
finna do
finna
this
fuck
to
the
you.
shit out of you. Yeah.
They
Right,
on, they be on
right.
some freaky, weird, nasty shit. They be on some BDS, beat me, tie me
Oh
up.
God, and it's
Some
amazing.
S and M's.
But
Oh,
shit,
oh,
you'll
I
be
love
Frequent
surprised
knowledge
George,
parties.
how many black
George.
women into that shit too.
Oh
Oh
yes, you'd be
yeah,
amazed.
especially the ones that celibate. Hold
I'm
on a minute
screaming
though.
at
Hold on.
Yep, you sure
Somebody
would.
gotta say it. And I be the bitch to say it. Ladies, you wanna know why our black men be choosing these white bitches? I'm motherfucking tell you. See, black women, we don't let men be men. We try to force what we believe he should be on him. Then we when he wanna be his own motherfucking man. We place restrictions on our love, our sex, our just everything that we are to him. We got restrictions on. Then we quick to tell, go get your white bitch then. And then he go get him a white bitch. So this white bitch, she letting that man be him. She see the potential in him, but instead of trying to force him to change, she the catalyst to that change. You notice every time a man go get him a white bitch, he act right, he ain't cheating, he ain't fucking with no black bitches no more. See, the white bitch don't nag him. She already appreciate the greatness in him. The nigga got melanin in him. He's a nigga. And they know how to shut the fuck up too. Oh, and they pay bills and buy shoes and shit. Y'all bitches too cheap to do all that. But don't shoot the motherfucking man.
Bye, eyeshadow. Bye.
Yes, goodbye.
But,
She ain't wrong.
Bye,
She
eyeshadow.
ain't told no lie though.
She did. She ain't tell full truth. She didn't tell
Not
full
full, ain't
truth.
don't nobody tell the full truth, but she
She
was more right than she was wrong.
she didn't tell full truth. If I tell you what,
so
y'all gonna get with them white women. Soon as y'all step left, soon as y'all step left, y'all as soon as y'all step left, soon as y'all
no,
step
but
It's a
left,
difference.
yeah, soon
the
as y'all
thing
step left
is,
with
the
them white
question that
hoes,
everybody was always asking is, why do the brothers even do that? And so it went from curiosity to it used to be curiosity.
Right.
Back in the day, it was curiosity. Now it's they looking for peace. When a man
Alignment.
is 35 plus, 40 plus, they're looking for peace.
Right.
Um,
but my,
and that sister, a lot of them, and y'all see it.
I
Girl,
don't.
I
you
Y'all,
No,
do.
gonna
because the
I
woman
feel like
she
and
was
this
describing in her video was sounded like a controlling woman.
a
And
woman
you know,
want to be yeah.
that's a character flaw. She sounds like a controlling woman that want to control everything.
And
Because don't
that's
act
what
like
that's what
and
we
then
running into.
I'm seeing it and this is going to prime example, the only one I can just and the one that just popped in my head right now, Damon Dash, narcissistic, asshole, egotistic maniac, all that. Run that white woman into the ground and she takes it. When you black men get away from the black women who's talking back, who's doing this and sass
Off the
mouthing
back,
you
my
and this and
God,
this and
my
that,
God.
y'all get with that white woman and y'all because if you tell a black woman shut your goddamn mouth and she don't, that's a problem. You get with that white woman, shut your goddamn mouth. She shut up.
that's respect.
Don't nobody have to take
That ain't
disrespect from
respect,
you.
that's fear.
That's the thing. Y'all want a woman to
She's
take
scared
this.
of you.
Y'all want woman to take
She's
disrespect
scared
from
of
you
you. She's
She's
because
scared
supposed
of
to be.
you.
y'all want women
And that black
y'all
woman
women
gonna
to
say, nigga,
take
I ain't
disrespect.
scared of you. But
No,
take that shit down. Take that shit down
thank
a few
you.
notches.
Because stop acting like y'all leaving black women to have peace and y'all have peace with these white
And y'all
women
have this,
and y'all are these peaceful angels to them as well. Y'all are over there talking upside them hoes' heads, popping them hoes upside their head, cussing them the
oh
fuck out,
my
and they just
God.
taking it. And that makes you
My
feel
God.
good.
Well, here's the
My
thing.
God.
I ain't finna be
Y'all
hitting no
can bully.
woman.
The,
I'm
but
just
here's
Y'all
gonna
want
get rid of.
y'all
I'm
want
yeah,
able to
but
get
somebody
here,
rid
y'all can
of.
bully. Y'all
But
want
here's the
somebody y'all
thing.
can bully.
Nah, but here's the
I
thing.
want somebody I can
Nah,
get
that's
rid
not
of.
true. That's not
You
true. That's
y'all
not
be
true.
wanting
That's
somebody
not
y'all
true.
can bully.
That's not
Cause
true.
I
y'all
That's
don't
say
not
know
true.
what's
But you
going
don't
on with
respect
Okay,
me.
Damon
it's some.
Dash. You make me want to look him up.
It's some dudes that are like that. Okay, but the vast majority, and I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't want to bully nobody. I want peace. And
Yeah.
since I've been kind of dating different, I've had a lot more peace. So that's what I'm a roll with. I ain't trying. I don't tell nobody to shut the fuck up. I've never told a woman to shut the fuck up and to put my hands on a woman.
But see,
I've never used
I
one.
firmly
George,
believe in a
now I ain't
man
gonna hold
being
you.
the
I don't believe
change that
that.
he
We
want to
were just
see.
holding that.
If
We were
you
just
with a
holding that
black
Wanda
woman and you
conversation. You were
require
like, you
peace,
bitches this, you
if you
bitches
with
that.
a black woman and you require peace, she gonna give you peace,
No,
or
she not.
y'all
They,
ain't
they
gonna
they never
see.
gave me peace.
Y'all
I
ain't
asked for
gonna
peace. They
see.
gave me their ass to kiss. Fuck them. They don't give you peace.
You just
We
had
only
some
hearing your
fucked up
side.
ones, baby.
We only hearing your side too,
Yeah,
George. We
I'm
only
just not
hearing your
interested.
side.
It's just I want peace.
Well,
I've been saying that for
That
two
now
That's
years.
all.
y'all y'all want
That's all
somebody.
a man want, man. That's
That's
all.
not true. That's not true. Y'all
A
want to get to
mature
someone where
man
y'all can
ain't
bully and
about
talk
no
shit about.
drama.
I
He
don't know
just
what kind of
want
men
What
you
peace.
can
around,
we
but that ain't me.
can we define talking back of a grown woman? What how does that look in a grown woman, please?
A
And
grown
say
woman
something so
that's
I can
going
talk
to
back.
me, talk back, meaning we going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
So she need to be quiet and you give your point. And the
And
point and
then
your
I be
point stay.
quiet, and I be
But here's the
quiet while
thing
she
about
give
men.
her
I'm tell you
point.
something about. I'm tell you something about men. Men
And
don't
you
like
let
to
each other
argue. Hold
talk.
on, hold
All that
on.
cutting me off, and
Yeah, we
we
don't do
arguing,
that.
trying to see who gonna yell the loudest. I don't do
Mm-mm.
that. I'm gonna
I
be
ain't doing that.
quiet and let her speak, and then when
Right,
she finished, I'm
as you
gonna speak.
should.
Then
But
leave
That's
it
all
how you
that
alone.
talk.
cutting me
That's
off,
how
and
you
I don't
be
give a fuck. All that shit you
civilized.
talking, say it while you walking, all that shit, you're not gonna
That's how
talk
you
that way
be.
to
That's
me.
having a civilized conversation, baby.
There ain't nothing civilized about this shit. I tell a woman get the hell out of my
What's
house. She talking about
civilized,
now we gonna talk.
AJ? Cutting people off?
I said no. You saying your part and listen, and then she saying her part while you
Right.
talk.
But there are
And
plenty of
listen.
women out
And
there
listen.
that when they mind made up, they're gonna say whatever that's on their mind, and they're not gonna want to listen to nothing that man said. I see them arguing all the time,
All the time.
and
All the
and
time.
especially when they trying to explain their points to me, and he in the middle of explaining, she cut him off, and then he'll say, "Hold up, I'm trying to say no, no, because you ain't telling it right." Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm gonna be
I
like,
don't
okay,
do that either. I'm not gonna do that with you either. Ew.
yeah, I don't believe in that. But I see that so much. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
nah. We can like they say, like they used to say in church, we can sing together, you know what I'm saying? But we can't talk together. We can all sing together.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't go for that back and forth. You talking, I trying to out talk me. We not finna do that.
Mm-mm.
And I'm gonna be like either you
Mm-mm.
gonna talk and then I talk or vice versa. We not finna be going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
You
Nope.
know,
It ain't
I
worth
don't
it.
believe in that, and I'm not gonna. You know, I didn't grow up seeing that. The women in my household and all my brothers' wives, my uncles' wives, and everybody in my family was married, and the wife just respected them. It wasn't no disrespect.
Because they're just
When
they're
dad used
like
to
white
say
women.
stuff, he'd get the little Hennessy or whatever in his system, Hennessy and Sprite or whatever he drinking on. No, Crown Royal and Sprite. Whenever he gets with his favorite drink in his system and he gets to joking and clowning a little bit too much, mom knew how to look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, then when on the way home, I hear them going back and forth, but in public they didn't do that, you
Right.
know. And
Right.
now when I'm DJing these parties, especially house parties, I see them fussing, fighting, and everything in front of everybody. What the
No,
fuck
don't
you
do
gonna
that.
say this and that to
We don't
me
put
and
the
da da
fuck.
da.
We not gonna. Nah, we gonna handle this in the house. We
Yeah,
gonna and
but
then
they don't do that
and when
now,
we
AJ.
They
You ain't
leave,
sure
been
don't.
out there in a minute. But Georgia tell you,
They don't
they
do
the
that.
women do not respect black men now. And I think, like I say, social
And
media
white
has
women
a
do.
lot to do with it.
White women respect y'all.
They show us more than y'all do.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Because like I say, the difference is too.
Well then
don't be
have at it,
sorry,
honey.
baby. You feel how you feel,
Then
and you
have
entitled to it.
then have
The,
at it, honey. It's plenty of y'all to go around. There's plenty of them to go around. Have at it. It ain't
exactly.
to
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing wrong with that.
going back to the top going back to the top of the topic.
Yeah.
There's no white woman on this earth that could be my nightmare. I'm not gonna hold you. There's no white woman on this earth that could be my nightmare. And I'm gonna tell you why. because I already know what comes with it. Yeah, she gonna be quiet. Yeah, she gonna this, she gonna that. But guess what? You also, because I feel like when it comes to that let be my peace situation, the moment that y'all are not their peace, the
Mhm.
police get involved, your life is in shambles, your shit is out of order, you this and that, you're going back to jail, you coming back crawling back to the black women, y'all this and that. Because the moment you are not their peace at any convenience, yeah, it ain't the same.
That's
And
Arguing
that's
with
what
a
I
anywhere
was.
black
though.
And
woman,
that's what I
it
was
ain't
gonna
the
say
same.
too.
Y'all can argue with us. Okay, we'll argue with you. That bitch may talk back, but that hoe ain't never called no police and had me taken to the prison.
Hold up now.
That hoe ain't never stabbed
Shit.
me.
Shit.
Who said
You
that?
can't
Black women will
beat
send you to the police quicker than
black woman
hell.
call the police on that
For
man,
real?
No, we
she
ain't
go
talking
and
about no
bond him
shit.
out of jail in the next 2 hours. And then that's taking money out of the household. And I think I said on here too. I don't know if you was on here yet. The minute any woman I'm dating, wife, whatever, ever call the police on me, that's the end of the relationship. Period.
Over with. Right. It's over with.
Period. And black women do that so much. AJ done seen that. You probably hadn't
And
seen it.
I've seen
I ain't never
black
called the
women.
police on my
I've
baby
seen
daddy.
black women not call the
No, I
police
ain't
and
say you
they
called him.
getting
I said you
their
I'm
ass
just
seen
I'm
him
whooped.
just
do
talking.
that.
I'm just going with the joke.
I've seen
Nah,
black women not call the police to take getting their ass whooped because they know I don't want to call. I don't want it to be over. I still
Right.
love
And what
him.
I
about,
done
but you
seen
also seen
and
them
I'm going
call them
and I'm
on them
not gonna
too
hold
and
you.
go bail
I done
their
seen
ass out.
I done seen a woman. I done seen a woman with a busted lip, black ass eye in my apartment. Somebody that called the police on them. Fight for her man to stay at that house. I done seen my neighbor with a black ass eye shut. Supposed to call the police. They done knocked on the door. They talking to him. She not coming out because the way she looked. She needs to come out here and talk to us. We need to know everything all right, or we need to, or somebody's going to jail. She come out. I was fighting downstairs with somebody. I got this black eye the other day fighting a bitch
You
on the
know
street.
why?
That man just shut your eye. And
You
she
know
ain't sent
why?
that man to no jail. Shit. Let a white
You
hoe.
know why?
Let a white hoe. You going to jail immediately right there and there. You finna get life in prison and a needle. They ain't
But you
finna
know
play with
why
you.
that woman didn't call?
I'm waiting.
Do you know why?
We wait.
8 times out of 10, number one, that wood good. But besides the wood being good, she know,
Ew.
Oh,
she know what she
well, I
did.
knew it had to go
She
back
know
with
what she
good.
did to get
To
that black
deserve
eye.
a black eye?
She know what she did
What?
to get that black eye.
What? Nigga.
Yes.
What
Yes.
did the nigga just say?
Yeah.
Nigga.
She know
Nigga.
what she did
What she
that
do,
made that
Black? What she
man
do? What she
get
do,
her that
Black?
black eye.
What she do, Black?
I'm waiting to
I
Give
see
me
don't
what
know.
some
she
Either she
did.
examples
just
of what. Give me
either she
some examples of
disrespected
what
him.
a bitch can do to
It,
deserve a black eye.
shit,
From a man.
a lot of woman can do to deserve a damn black eye.
No,
Whether a
Oh,
man
come
give
on.
to her is about his character.
the only thing a woman can do to deserve a black eye is give one to
And
me.
right, it's run up on a man. That's all she can do to
Yeah.
deserve a black eye.
Yeah.
If
Now,
you
bitch,
if
you
you to
run up,
Maybe
me,
she
you
ran
if
run
up
you
up,
on
you
him.
bold
get
enough
done
to
up,
run up
bitch.
on a man
You
and
run up, you
fight,
get done
Maybe
up,
she ran
bitch.
up
yeah.
on him.
No,
And
that's
he
not.
had
That's
to
the
show
It's
her
only.
not
who
the
the
That's the
case.
man
only
is.
It's not the
reason.
case with a lot of domestic violence issues. We done seen. I done seen videos where a man just done came in
The
the house
woman is
and then
cowering in the corner. He
drug a
still
hoe out her
beating,
bed out
kicking
of
on
nowhere.
her ass. Yeah.
Drug a hoe out her bed.
And she probably fucked around.
What?
Black, are you really still going on with that? Are you joking? Like, I be
She
trying to
probably
Is this
differentiate
did.
because
race? Are you
you
trying
like
to
to
raise?
say
Look,
you
I'm
like to
like you
say
ask
yeah
you like
because
I
you
asked
like to
yours. Is
say
this
we treat you
raised
like
bait?
we
Is this
treat you like the
raised
enemy
bait?
or the asshole, but you
I
Hey,
you
just
Princess,
treat
seen
let,
it.
let, let me
I've
tell you,
seen
let me
so
tell you something
much,
else.
and
Let me say,
everybody want to pass.
Is
it's
this
not a
raised bait?
pass.
I understand why. Cause like I say, being in
A
psychology, I see
woman
things
cowering in the
different.
AJ said a woman cowering in the corner, and you still justifying her getting whooped on.
It's not really justification, but
You
I'm
said
like
she deserved it. She did
I
something to
I
deserve
don't
it.
condone, but I understand.
You understand why a woman would get
You can't whoop nobody ass like you they daddy to
You
make a
can
hoe do
you can
right.
if she ran up
understand.
on him like she can whoop
We
his
already
ass.
said that. We already said that. We already said that. We
Okay,
went past that, and you said it
if
went
she
on with
did
it.
that and he
We
put her in her
went with
place,
another
then
We went
example,
on with
nigga.
it. We a hit
We
for a
went
hit.
on with
You
another
put your hands up.
example now.
We went on with another example. You started going with the bullshit.
Right.
if she hey Men
My
snap.
God. My
I done
God.
seen a man snap. He came home,
My
caught
God.
her sucking,
My God. My God.
No,
caught
we're
her
not talking about
sucking on
that.
the
We're not
neighbor.
talking about that. You want to
He
Nah,
make
lost
that.
his
You want to make it
baby.
mind.
about
Go
that.
back to the other example.
What's
We
the other
talking
one?
about a man coming
The
home and
she is cowering in the corner,
you are a abusive man
ducked
and you were
down,
hitting your
balled up,
woman.
protecting her organs, and she's
For
still getting
what?
kicked on. And you
But what
saying
did she
that
do?
right, right. Now,
What did she
elaborate.
do?
What did she do? Let's
Yeah.
move
Elaborate.
on. Let's move on. This is getting weird.
Yeah, because I wanted to know what did she do? Because a man just said, I don't see a person, even a woman coming in
We've
throwing
seen it
hot grits
though.
on him.
We've seen
A
it
woman
though.
throwing hot grits on a
We're
man.
not talking about an action deserving a reaction. We're talking about a man putting his hands on a woman for no reason.
That
Putting his
ain't
hands on a
doing
woman
nothing.
because
That
you're an
ain't
abusive
fighting
man.
him back.
I really can't see a man coming putting his hands on a woman for no reason.
Okay.
What?
Well, let's get on back to the white women.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
Let's
don't
go on
see
back
that.
to
Let's
the
get
white
on
women.
I
back.
don't see
Let's
that.
get on
Yeah.
back. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so when they say the peace thing, a lot of like y'all say, whether it's for the right man, we're not gonna say the abusive man, and I know a lot of men that just they're intimidated by black women, so they talk to white women. And then the white women that they get don't be attractive worth a damn. They get somebody 280, 300 pounds, and they be happy. You know what I'm saying with them. She low self esteem and he intimidated by the black woman. So I see it all and I just sit back and I just shake my head because I don't understand it. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean I get it, but I don't understand it because if you gonna if you gonna go that route, she got to be something that the sisters gonna be like. I see why he with her.
But here's the thing: it might be something with her personality, the way she treats him. If a man get treated good by a woman and gets the piece and stuff he needed, he really ain't gonna too much care about what she look like.
Shit, image is
I ain't like
everything
that. I
when you
don't
in the
care.
spotlight. Image is
Ah, fuck
everything.
that.
I can't have
You know.
I can't have that on my arm, bro. Cause they gonna be talking about DJ Black, and they already looking for a reason to say something about that motherfucker. Cause he
Right.
think he this and that already. So if I come up in there with something any of y'all could touch, I ain't worth a damn. I'm just regular. I'm a smegular regular, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And I can't be that. So I think I see things a little different. So
Right.
I'm not even gonna let somebody that's not of what I like get that close to me. But I
Right.
get what you're saying. But when I see she's getting a little close, I'm like, it ain't that type of party type deal. You know, be like the Isleys, let her down easy.
Yeah.
Easy. You know. But I can't do it. So I'm in a different, but I get what you're saying. It shouldn't
Right.
have no if they treating you good, no matter what color, green, purple, it is what it is, and that's what you like. And a lot of times men just want to feel good. They want to feel uh they want
Respected.
a person to feel respected, positive,
Well, child,
uplifted. They want
let
to be
them white women
uplifted.
treat y'all good, honey. Let them treat you good, baby. Let them treat you
And
good.
they make us sound
And
like we just
We done
some
seen
piss
it.
poor ass
no,
We
bitches.
done seen
you
it.
ain't got to worry
I
about me letting
we
them
done
treat me
seen it,
good. I
baby.
done been there,
We
done
done
that. I
seen it.
ain't quick to get
We done
back in there.
seen how good they treat y'all. The stereotypes ain't
Shit.
for nothing. The
I ain't
stereotypes in
trying.
the news,
All of them ain't
the
like.
stereotypes in the
All of them
newsletters
not
ain't
like
for
what I went
nothing.
through.
Because guess
All
what,
of them
y'all
not like what I went through. But that it didn't take me but one time to go
y'all are
through it.
Right.
stereotype of black women all
I'm
day
done.
long.
Ain't nobody
Y'all
still.
y'all stereotype of black women.
Who stereotype black men when
You
we talking about
Wanda,
our experience?
you Wanda, you the stereotyping already. AJ came over here and put you on blast. You stereotyping already.
No, I don't stereotype at all. I don't stereotype. I'm just saying, based on my experience and based on who I am politically and my interests, a black woman just probably not gonna work out for me.
No, but I'm saying stereotypically a white woman wouldn't either.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm not looking. I'm not out
A
here
white
dating.
liberal
I'm not
woman
out.
wouldn't either.
Here's where I mess up. Yeah, I can't deal with no white liberals. No, never. But I'm saying the way I approach dating is that I'm looking for people with like interests and personalities, and a lot of the people when I check those boxes happen not to be white.
They
I mean,
don't
it's like
have it. Yeah.
it's the way it just works out. You know,
Mhm.
I have to pick somebody that's gonna be have some synergy with. We got to have some similar interests, some similar views, and it's just a lot of black women I date over past couple years just like nope, nope, nope. Not that they were bad people, not that they were bad women. It was just like nope, it's just not working. Love them to
But that,
death.
but to the top of the topic, do y'all believe that white women are a lot of these men's downfall?
No, any woman can be your
I'm not
downfall, no
gonna
matter
say
whether she
any
white,
woman
black, or
can be a
whatever.
downfall. It's just I
Mm.
think it's not the downfall. I think men just making bad decisions. They need to be
Right.
held accountable for the decisions they make. And like Big Mama used to say, if you need to sneak, it's something you don't need to be doing. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If you need to sneak, that's something that's not supposed to be. Is
Right.
her phrase. So I think, especially with that damn stupid ass coach cheating on his wife behind her back, and Shannon Sharp situation, getting involved with that, and then like
And what's that
Anthony
black boy
asked
that
you,
got killed with that white girl? She stabbed him. Hmm.
no,
She
that was another one, three. That was in 2022, the stabbing one. Then this one, she shot him.
and
So
she
my
got away
thing
with
is
murder too,
like
didn't she?
Anthony said, asked you earlier, George. I
Mhm.
think black men need to start seeing them goddamn red flags and getting the fuck out of
Right,
that
right,
relationship.
right. Yeah,
Get out.
yeah.
But
Regardless of
a lot of
whatever
Hello,
the
race.
sad
get
thing
out
about
like the movie.
men in general, especially black men, we tend to get comfortable.
Hmm.
We tend to get content.
Hmm.
And once we're comfortable and content, we tend to just sit back and and you'll take a lot of the minor things. You'll ignore the red flags.
So
Right.
what's the
Because
actor? What's the actor that's with Making Good right now? Didn't he have a situation like that?
yeah, he had that woman dogged him out to
And that
put him
ruined his
on
career
blast.
for a second. He done got back on, thank God. But
Yeah,
I can't think of
slowly,
his name.
yeah.
What's his name? I can't think of it.
Um,
I can't
the
think of it.
and I know it too because I seen it when I was looking for topics that he had popped up. And that goes back to that power, that white power, man, that skin, bro. I'm with Anthony. When she say she could do brown on brown, I would do Latino, and things
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
that's what
I
I've been
just
dating
can't do.
Latino.
I just
Yeah.
cannot do. I just can't because, like I say,
I need
not
somebody who can
knowing.
understand. If they can understand my culture and I can understand
Yeah,
theirs, we
Hmm.
can roll.
that's
We
Right.
that's
can
but
roll.
but with that power, because at the end of the day, bro, if that white whatever woman say you did anything, they're gonna see her color.
Her word over yours.
Yeah, because what's this man name? It was an incident. Uh, it's another well known actor. And he was dating this white woman, and he had a lot of money, and he was saying he was gonna call the police on her because she was threatening him and doing all that. And she said, "Well, you can call the police all you want to. You famous, you popular, you got money." She said, "But I'm white." And
I
it's
know
to
what you're
hear
talking
things.
about. What was that? I know what you're talking about. She
Yeah,
definitely
Wow,
said
what
that.
she say?
She
and
said, I'm
this is
white.
in
She
real
said, you
life.
probably
This
think
ain't a
she
movie.
wants it.
That woman
She was
told him, and
she's
it was
screaming and
yeah,
shouting. I remember this. I
yep.
remember
And she
that.
was like,
You're
"You can
white.
call
I'm
him if you
white. You
want
will go to
to.
jail. Like it was
You going
crazy.
to jail because I'm white."
I
And to
remember
hear
that.
something like
They're
that,
gonna
I would
believe that.
never want
Yeah,
that
I
power over
remember
me
that.
because
Hmm.
I couldn't feel free. I'm
Right.
knowing anytime we in a
And it was
situation where we get pulled over
condescending.
by the
Oh, I hate.
cops,
I have to. Oh, I hate. If I can't remember, I'll send you a message. It was the
whether we have to
it was like
argue.
it was very like cocky. You think they'll
Yeah,
take you
Yeah,
yeah,
think
because
they'll
yeah.
believe
he
you?
started
I'm
recording
freaking
her.
white.
You're right.
I'm
Hey,
fucking
AJ, he
white. It
started
was
recording her,
crazy.
Anthony. She was talking. He said, "You know what? I'm finna record you." And she said, "I don't care. Once they get in, yeah." She was going. And he was recording her, and she was saying all this stuff.
And she was
And
drunk. She was definitely drunk, but still it was still out her
she
heart and
said,
spirit. It was
"It
still in
don't
her
matter,
mind.
cause guess what?
Yeah.
I'm white." She said, "When the police get here, all they gonna see is I'm white, and I just can't be in that situation. I'm too cocky. I'm too, I'm too me to even be belittled. I feel belittled being in a relationship like that. It
Hmm.
because I'm happy right now. Then she and I get into it, like AJ was saying, okay, as soon as we get into it, and she want to act like she's threatened because she already tired of me out and found somebody else, and then the difference in a black woman calling the police and a white woman calling the police, that's black on black. They're gonna say, hey, do you want me to take him to jail? Do you want to press charges? They're gonna ask that black woman. But as soon as they pull up and it's a white woman and a black man, they already putting you in cuffs, homie.
Right.
So it's
And I think the stereotypic on both sides, because as black women, because I'm always with accountability as well. We are a lot rougher, we are a lot harder, we are a lot louder, we are a lot this, we are a lot that.
Asking sometimes. Yes, sir.
When it comes to black women versus white women in that aspect, when the police show up, they automatically think they are doing that to each other. This is a they going boom, ba boom, ba boom. When they pull up to a white woman, it's automatically you are the victim. You
mhm.
Right.
are the victim. You have this big black whatever you got going on up in here, and he is cowering over your tiny white presence, and they are this, and that. When it comes to a black woman, was like, okay, so who hit who first? It just be like that, and that be the craziest thing when it comes to just victimizing them, and it goes all the way back. It goes all the way back to time after time after time after time. That's one thing that's never changed. White women are held on a pedestal in this world. White women change things in this world. White women create wars. White women, the abortion law, y'all can say that's for blacks and Hispanics how you want to. That abortion
No,
law was
white women
made
was
for
doing
white
it first.
women. That
Hmm.
Uh,
abortion law was made to stop them white women from ending these folks' population. Everything is put on the pedestal of white women, and I think that's where when you say it's black women's nightmare, it's not even a nightmare. It's just like a constant battle of right. What's white? White is right. This white is right. This white is right. This white is clean. This white is squeaky. This white is quiet. This white is this. It's always the whole she's this and that, and you are this and that. And that's I think
It's
that's what
better. It's
that's
better.
yeah, I think that's what sucks when it comes to it, because it's a lot of great black women, a lot of great black women getting their masters, a lot of great black women doctors, a lot of great black women that are really doing the things. And because I hold myself at a certain standard and I don't allow you to put me I want to walk beside you and not behind you, that becomes a
Oh,
problem.
not beneath you.
Yeah,
no,
I don't want to be
I don't
underneath your
think that's
foot.
it.
I want to be right beside you. I want to
And
be able to
It's
say,
just a respect
I
thing.
want to
It
be
ain't
able to
it
yeah,
ain't
say,
that because
it's
everybody
we ain't
really
want to
talking
be
more of
about
that
it's
intelligent.
respecting
it's
piece.
not
It's
it's not
respecting piece to us.
Yeah.
I
Now,
That's
get
all
now,
it
that.
now,
I
is.
get
there
that. I
are
get that.
insecure
But I feel
men.
like no, I get that because just like George was saying, um, I don't know if George spoke on white women, but he dates outside his race, period. It's not even just a thing of when I hear George talk about dating outside his race, I don't ever hear him say, oh, I'm gonna give me a white woman because white women are this. I've dated black and I'm testing the
Shit,
waters
George said they
elsewhere.
treat you better.
So I
It's
ain't heard
different.
George say
It's
no mess
different.
like that.
It's
Shit, George
different. I
just
mean, it's
said that.
definitely
He said it
different.
about 2, 3
Yeah.
times. Say it
I
again,
mean,
George.
He said white women treat you better.
I
Yeah,
don't really
say it
date white
again,
women.
George.
I've been dating Latino
Yes,
women, not
that's
white
what I
women.
said. I said he was saying how he has dated black women and he has experienced that and his experience with that. And now guess what? I'm probably not gonna date black women again, but I'm dating outside my race. It's these videos that you are playing are people basically saying white women gonna treat you like this, white women gonna do this for you,
George
white
said he
women are gonna do
seen no
this.
lies in a lot of those videos.
I mean, just based off the guys I talk to all my life and stuff, it's like this been their experience,
Y'all trying to throw George under the bus. George
No,
ain't
I
putting
just
the
want him to hold up to what he said. He said, and
yeah.
you'll watch it in the replay. George was like, they do treat you different. It's a different
it,
treatment.
it is I didn't say better. I said difference.
I feel like dating outside your race, you're going to have a different experience. I
Hmm.
do
It's
But
gonna
it
be a
I
shouldn't
different
do
be. It
experience.
understand
shouldn't
that.
be
I
a
don't feel
totally
like it
different
should.
experience. If all you looking for is respect.
Well, I don't know. George's
Respect can come
situation
from any
different.
side.
But George dated. He was married. How many years? You said George
I
and
was
dated.
married 16 years, engaged 5 years after that, to a different woman. All black women.
And they didn't treat you. Did they treat you well? Did they respect you?
Now, George, this is after a long marriage. Now,
Did they
is
treat
that
you well? Did they respect you?
In the end,
Choose
in the
your
end,
words
in the
carefully.
end, in the end, in the end. Let me think. I'm gonna answer that by saying this. I'm probably not gonna date a black woman again.
Okay, so but in the end, when shit went bad,
That's
but
sort of
in
like a woman, right? That's sort of
yeah,
like a woman that get dogged out by a nigga so bad she turned dyke.
That's her business. So why
well,
people got a problem with that?
I said I was
That
gonna do that, AJ.
that what Anthony says she gonna do if this don't work.
Right.
Now I don't know if I'm
See?
gonna turn dyke. I ain't
She
gonna be
gonna
the
let
I ain't
somebody
gonna
lick
be a
on the
bud
cat.
dagger,
You
but
know.
I'm gonna get to me a lady.
Yeah, she
I'm
gonna
gonna
let
be-
somebody lick on the cat. You know.
Before I was saying before I go off and date a white man. Before I
Right.
go, that's what I said too. Before I went there, stop dating black men. Be like, oh, I'm gonna go date white women. I mean, white men.
Ah, see, that's on her mind. She done already had a black woman. Huh? She telling on herself. She telling on
No,
herself.
no.
Just
My
like
first.
he didn't think I caught what he said before he played that video talking about, especially when they celebrate. I catch
Oh,
all
what?
your
Who's
shade.
celibate?
I
Oh yeah,
catch
you
all
did
your
Oh,
say that,
shade.
and he put it in
I
okay.
air
catch
I didn't
all
know
your
quotes,
you was
shade.
celibate.
and he
But
put it in air quotes like it was bullshit.
but but yeah. So it's a different experience. It's just George looking for peace, and peace is
Stop
Respect.
making this
respect.
about George.
Peace is respect because George's the single one on here that's looking to mingle eventually. So you and I in the house, and AJ
I'm
celibate.
celibate. Yeah.
So George's the only one that's outside.
But
And
George, have you
so
dated a white woman? I don't know if we've ever been
yeah, he
put a
said he
topic
I
had
on.
did
one.
in my 20s. I did for. I mean, when I
What
was
was
younger,
that
I did
like?
for a little while.
What was that like?
It was just cool. It was just we were just vibing as people, and we had a lot of stuff in common, and we hung out. It didn't last long. I mean, I was young,
But
but
was she
I mean,
did she respect you?
I'm
yes,
finna holler, black.
but
Be
but but
quiet.
the but like the last couple of women I've talked to, like the one I'm kind of dealing with now, they Latin Latina, so
And
it
they
just kind
are
of
they
worked out that way.
respecting you, or do they have that Latin salsa, that flavor? Are they chasing you with the kitchen knives? What's
They
going
got the
on with
flavor,
that?
but ain't nobody chasing me with no kitchen knife. I mean, I like what
So
we talk about.
they don't go combat with you. Do you have peace there with the Latins? Do they
I, ha-
respect you? Say it, black. What do you say? Do they respect you?
Did they respect you?
yeah, I put it this way: I'm enjoying my time talking to different people and stuff right now, and I'll leave it at that.
They not respecting your boy. Something
Oh,
going
they
on.
respected me. I'm telling you, just even having conversations, it goes so much smoother because it's like even if we don't agree on something, it don't pop to no attitude. I don't. It's like okay, let me hear your side. Let me hear your side. Okay, we move on. Ain't no back and forth. Ain't no steady going. Ain't no leftover attitude 2 days
Are they
later.
Trump supporters?
No. No. And if they were, they'd
And
even
that's
I don't think so. But if they were, they'd be even better.
but if they
Mm.
weren't, it's not a deal breaker, right?
But
No, it's
wait a
not.
minute. What if they are liberal?
Then I ain't gonna
It
fuck
don't
with 'em.
matter. Long as
I ain't gonna fuck
they
with no liberal.
I
If
don't
you on that,
think
hold on, my only caveat: if you on that woke shit, I ain't got time for you. I'm not dealing with that drama, that mess, that foolishness. No, if you a liberal or you woke, pass me by.
Alpha, the first one, 1212 of 1222 said, "We are free. We are not on the plantation anymore. You can date and mate with whoever you want. If you are a black person that hates on another person dating due to skin color, that makes you no different than a white Nazi."
thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
amen.
you.
I got
I
something for
second
you,
that.
Alpha. No, I second it to the degree of like we're going back to what I was saying in the
Nobody
beginning.
hating.
I don't think okay. I agree and then I do and I don't because if it's not about race, why when it comes to white women it always go back to race? It always go back to race with them. I'm not being funny. It with a white person, it always when I say brown on brown because I brown on brown, I feel like you can understand a lot more of my struggles. Your people fought to get here. Your people fight to stay here. Your people fight to exist. When you get in the presence of white people and you get into a white person, they call you a speck. They go back to your country. You get into
I
with a white
got.
person, you a nigger. You this, you this. When it comes to white people, it always goes back to race. All
Sometimes,
the
because I
time.
all my life.
We talking about an old woman in a home. You done lost your mind. You got dementia. You don't remember your daughter's name, but you remember you don't like black folks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You remember your nurse is a black nigger bitch, but you don't remember your daughter who you gave birth to. It's
Mhm.
always back to race with them, and it always goes into a hatred.
That's
That
not been our
these
experience, but that's never been my experience. Never. And I got white friends. I got my brother. The closest person to me in my life is a white man I've known since I was 19.
But when
I
you
know a lot. I
do
got a lot
that
of.
disrespect of a black woman like you did that, you doing they bidding for them just
I
like
ain't doing
that.
nobody's bidding. I ain't do
You
who.
are doing they bidding.
After niggas need to really stop with this shit, doing that bidding shit. I don't like the bitch. I posted it on there. Get over it. Damn, y'all making this into some culture shit that ain't even there.
the
Y'all
He just
making
don't
that
Wanda,
like
the
motherfucker there.
Wanda
he just
shit,
don't like the bitch.
the
He just
Wanda
don't
shit
like, and
is offensive.
Like Alpha said, he got a right to dislike any bitch he want to dislike.
Yeah, you
That's
if you dis
fact.
if you
That's
disrespect
true.
if you offended by that picture, you need to talk to your therapist and deal with your trauma. Cause I don't give a fuck.
Thank you.
But all I'm saying, George, is because we
But George,
disagree,
if you
don't
were to
talk
get
about
into it
my
with a
look.
man, if you were to get into it with a woman or a man or anyone, and they post a picture of Chicken George the slave in comparison to you, that wouldn't offend you.
This
That
shit
wouldn't
would be
offend you.
hilarious. I would find this shit funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. This shit don't bother me. I'm not a bitch ass nigga. I don't
Oh
in myself.
Jesus!
I would have laughed at that.
Sticks and
Cause
stones
I'm
may
over
break his
myself.
bones, but words will never hurt him, I guess.
Man, what I've been through. You think I'm worried about getting offended by a motherfucker? Man, y'all come on, man. That
Now,
ain't me.
if he threatened to touch him, that's different. But just
Right.
posting memes and shit online, that ain't
Yeah,
nothing.
and black folks really got weak and
Because
pussified, man.
that's
A
his
picture offend
opinion.
y'all. Y'all was whipped, but a picture offend y'all.
I'm
Man, grow the
not
fuck up,
offended
man.
to the degree that I'll be like, "Fuck George." I'm
Yeah,
not.
cause
See, just
AJ ain't no bitch ass nigga
because
either.
Now I'm talking about
we
the
can
folks that was in the
agree to
post. I ain't talking about
disagree.
I'm
y'all.
just talking. I'm just talking.
Okay,
No,
okay, we
I'm talking
understood.
to and the bitch ass nigga on the post and the comments or whoever. You heard me.
Right.
So I'm not offended to
Cause
the
she's still talking to you and tell you that
we
she loves you.
disagree.
Y'all are
We
having a
I
just
know we do.
right.
conversation.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. It is
I
what
mean,
it
we.
is.
But see, Africa's mature, and she has a certain. She's a queen. She has
She don't
grace.
want to be
She can
called
disagree
mature. When
with
I
But
you.
she
called her
can still
mature, she got mad.
She can still disagree
Hey
with you.
man.
But that's what I'm saying. Africa is rare because I think she's looking at the situation from her lens because she has a certain grace and maturity. She can look at it, feel away, but yet still fuck with you and still talk about it. But a
But
lot of these
George, on
folks,
your
The
end,
only
it's not fully reciprocated because as that queen, she came to you and said, George, that
we talked
picture of
earlier.
Wanda.
We talked earlier. We talked earlier today. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we
Oh,
talking
okay.
our
I
stuff
would say
out.
because she's telling you on the podcast, George, that offended me, this and that, and you start talking about how bitch ass nigga need to keep. I said I don't like the bitch, this and that. I didn't mean to offend you, Queen, about Wanda. I don't fuck with that hoe. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
Mhm.
get that. He don't fuck with the bitch. So we don't even gotta rap about the whole fucker. You hear me?
Right.
but
Like
but but as
With
her
her,
being a black
with her
woman,
Wanda
you should
looking
respect
ass,
her as a
Mhm.
black
Right, right,
woman.
right.
Fuck
with
that
her
bitch.
Wanda looking ass.
And just look at her
Hey,
behavior. Just look at her behavior. She does the stuff on camera.
I'm not gonna throw the whole George away because he feel this way about Jasmine Crockett.
Right.
Right.
Right. I mean, it's just.
but
And it's justified.
just try to be more respectful because she's a black woman.
Like, fuck that, man. If that's the case, she need to be at home somewhere and not try to do nothing real. If she gonna hide behind that, go be a content creator like she really is. That's all she is, a glorified TikToker, and just do that. But if you gotta
Cause
hide
that's all
behind you,
I
a black
know
woman
of
every
her.
time
Like I
somebody.
told you,
that damn
all I know of her is sound bites.
that
Oh
damn
yeah,
AJ know how to touch
it's because of where
get
I
on
am though.
George.
Yeah, she
She
talking
know
about
how
running
to
for.
get him.
She announced the other day she's running for I think Senate in Texas. I already endorsed her opponent.
I'm finna
Mm.
holler.
So I'm campaigning against her to get her ass up out of here. I joined Blexit. I'm doing my shit.
Boy,
Behind
y'all
your
crazy.
business, friend.
Handling my business, man. Folk don't like it. Fuck them. Like my daddy used
That's
to say,
it.
this is my attitude toward people and what they want to do. My daddy used to always say, if you like it, I love it. I leave it alone.
Then my thing is, they ain't putting a dime in your pocket or a crumb in your mouth. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, what was all
But
these what was all these
but
proud
before
black
you will
folks
tell them
minds
who
been
they
struggling the
can
past
I
8
date
years?
based on skin color. Alpha, the first 12, 12, 22. I don't feel that way. I feel just like when I go back to the red flags, I'm serious on that. And if I live in an area and I know I can't go in the Bloods neighborhood wearing blue. I can't go in the Crip neighborhood wearing red. It's certain things in life that you know that are set in stone when it comes to people. And in my experience, when it comes to white people, it's a certain line that is drawn in the sand that you cannot cross with
Let
them.
me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Anthony. How many white people have you known, like, been close friends with?
So I went to Kim Dawson's
Barbara.
conservatory. Kim Dawson's
Right.
conservatory here in Dallas, Texas, off Stemmons Freeway. My
Oh,
entire
really?
class, yes, my entire class, KD Conservatory of Film and Dramatic Arts. My
Right.
entire class, until we merged with another class, was major. I was the only black girl in my class.
Get the
Mhm.
fuck out of here.
I was the only black girl in my class. A girl I went to class with, her name is Kat. Um, she got me onto
Right.
Game
Because
of
we
Thrones.
stayed in the
I
hood,
spent,
but we were
I
bussed
spent.
out to the white schools.
Hello, and this is now that I'm grown. I went to Obie's Mary Christian Academy, the first black academy, a black owned credit school in Dallas, Texas, and then I graduated from Lancaster High School, which is predominantly black.
Get the
When
Okay.
fuck
I
out
went to
of here.
when I went to KD, um, majority of white folks all the time, white folks went over their house, went to
Mm.
their parties, kicked it with them. Um, we had a
And in my work
situation.
life,
We
all
had
my promotions have ever came. I've always came from white people.
Yeah, same
so
here.
to
Same here.
answer George's question, I'm gonna hit you with the real. Love Cat to death. Me and Cat still cool. Cat right now is
To
pregnant
this
with a baby.
day,
Shut up,
I
scared it.
love them. Right.
Hmm.
Cat and I are cool.
Right.
When Trump got in office, Cat constantly was on Facebook saying what Trump did and what Obama didn't. It
Right.
was what, to me, and when me and her would hold a discussion, I would say, besides Obama, it's like 40 to 30 other presidents.
Hmm.
It's like 30 other presidents.
Hmm.
Why are we constantly comparing Trump to Obama?
Here's why.
Why do why do you
The-
not why do you not have any other president that you can compare it to, saying, okay, the change is here, the change is here, the change with Clinton, this and that. When Clinton was in office, when this person was in office, hell, when Lincoln was in office, George Washington was in office, when anybody else was in office, this is what going on, this is what
They
Trump
were
is
the
doing.
last two,
Why?
basically.
I
but here's why.
understand that. I
I'm gonna tell you.
understand.
Oh yeah.
I understand that. And when me and her held a conversation, she explained it like that. He was the last president. I'm comparing the two. Da 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 da. Me and her held a conversation, and we let it go. Now this, I'm making my point with, me and Cat still cool. Cause me and
Mm.
Cat held a conversation. Me and
Mhm.
Cat came to understand it. Cat explained it to me. Cat didn't say because I don't like his black ass and I like his white ass. It was nothing like that. Boom. Fast forward. I'm working at medieval times.
Mhm.
Medieval times. I work with majority of nothing with white folks that think it's for black people.
Get the fuck
Token
out of
blacks.
here.
Medieval times. I don't know if y'all ever been to medieval
I
times
know
or
where.
heard
I
of
know
it.
exactly what you're talking
I know
about.
what it is.
I worked at medieval times with a white boy who I threatened to fight. I don't even fight men. I threatened to fight. Where I don't even know what the fuck this boy's problem was. Joe, if I could, I can't say his name on here. I don't know his name right now. I gotta look at my phone. Um, Out of nowhere, we're working and he says the N word. And he says when he gets upset, his
Mhm.
Tourette's causes him to say the N word. That was strike one. Strike two. I don't know how they got on the subject of Lord Jesus. What's the Zimmerman killed him? What's the baby name with the Skittles and the
Trayvon Martin.
Trayvon Martin? I don't know how they got on the topic of that. He said Trayvon Martin know he shouldn't have been in that neighborhood. He know he
Yeah,
had no
he just.
business walking in that
Yeah,
neighborhood.
he was
I
fucking.
He was racist. A
Right.
black boy named Daniel, four token of us, me, Shakur, Daniel, Jasmine. Daniel and him, best of friends. Daniel and him, best of friends. Daniel heard this and moving on. Dude, you're crazy. Like, stop saying that. Stop saying that in front of them. Stop saying that. You're going to get them upset. You're going to get them upset.
Hmm.
And so I can see in the environment when you're around a certain type of white people, the different shades that it can be in, the different level of
Hmm.
hatred it can be in. That boy
It's,
died, and it's
and the
affected him.
men,
And black. And tell
the
you this
hatred
though.
in men are different in the hatred of
And
the
women.
women.
Right.
It's different.
Right, and there's a lot of hateful black folks out here too. So I mean, like when Charlie Kirk died, niggas really showed their ass. So I mean, to me, it ain't no different. It's still racism.
I feel like we were rage baited in a lot of the stuff that Charlie Kirk did. We a
Charlie
lot of
Kirk
stuff
did.
had a lot of stuff had to come to light. Like AJ was saying about her, we only see what we see.
Yeah,
I didn't know nothing about Charlie Kirk, and I'm not into
yeah.
politics or anything at this point in my life. Very ignorant. I'm raising a 3-year-old doing the best I can. I'm a mother.
Right,
I'm just
right,
you know what I'm saying. I'm just living day by day. Just please don't take my shit away.
right.
Living day by day. I didn't know anything about Charlie Kirk, but what was popping up.
Yeah, and
What
a
was
lot of
popping up.
and it kind of really kind of made me just look down on a lot of black folks when he died because it's like y'all taking some
They
y'all.
didn't
I've been
know him.
following this man. I've been following this man for years. He had never said nothing racist. He always was respectful to people. The EP folks that didn't like him, and it's like folks just hopped on there and started celebrating the man's death, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to deal with whoever.
But
Everybody
the
that did
key
it, I
was,
stopped.
George,
First of all,
and
you
like
don't
Anthony
celebrate
pointed out,
nobody's death. I
Right,
don't
and they were
care what
celebrating his
race
but
death.
they
Anthony
is.
made me understand from the videos and the little clips that we see
Hmm.
when she questioned, well, what happened at the beginning of that? You get what I'm saying? And I
Yeah,
never looked at it like that until she said that. And that
right.
made me go deeper to try to find out what happened, especially when we was talking about the church situation. I needed to see why, where, we just seen that little portion of him telling the lady that's not what he was looking for. How did it get to that? So
Right.
when people don't know Charlie Kirk and only see those 30-second minute reels, um, it's it's different. So when
But
I went and
because to
watched the
say that
whole
crime went
debates,
up when slaves were freed is still eyebrow raising to me. To
I
say
mean,
that
but
crime went
it's
up when slaves were freed is still kind of eyebrow raising to me. It still throws me. I do not believe that man deserved to die, but
no, but
I
on
do
the
not
same
believe he
note,
was just for the
Anthony,
people.
if it's true,
True. Yeah. What's the problem? If it's true,
it's true.
and
If
he's
he
not gonna say
says
nothing that he
more
don't
black
know.
fathers are not in the homes, they're not.
I feel like crime didn't raise because slaves were freed.
But statistically,
I'll
probably what
say
they did, but probably when
no.
they
It did.
Okay.
You
it
know
did.
No,
why?
it did not. It
Because
did not.
you know why? You know why
Because the
crime
rules
went
was
up, AJ,
regulated about.
Anthony?
I'm
Do you know
listening.
why?
Hmm.
The more people that's in the world that's free, the more crime.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. I get that. I get
Mm-hmm.
that. We're still taking away from what I said. When slaves were freed from the plantation is when laws went up. What a lot of people do not know is there was a sheriff and there was a deputy in towns and
Oh,
things like that. There was a small fraction of law. When slaves were freed, that's when police force started to come about, things of that nature. Because now I need to stop you from using our water fountain. You cannot walk back here. You are dating a white woman. You are walking on this side of the street. You're in a white
Right.
only park. You're in a white only restroom. Rules were made to break us down. These are rules. These are rules that I can't go to the potty. I can't. I'm talking about my baby. I can't go to the bathroom. I can't drink out of a water fountain. This is a law. This is a law. Me
Do
dating
you
a
know
white woman
why?
is against a law. This is the
Yeah, I mean,
these
it's
are the rules.
because
These are no. These are the laws that he is saying that black people were breaking. These are this is the crime that we were committing, living every day as humans. That's the crime that he speak of. Us coming out of slavery, we weren't just coming out slaves, robbing, killing, and stealing.
that's not
We
what he
were trying
said.
to exist. He says crime went up when slaves were freed.
Right, but he
they
didn't
and
say
it
anything
did.
about stealing kid, and it did. I just checked. It did actually, and
How
for the
did
reasons
crime
that
go
you
up?
stated. Yeah, for a lot of them, for the reasons that you stated, but a lot
We're
probably
talking
not
about
due to that.
Jim Crow laws. We're not talking about because the law to me is robbing, killing, stealing, stuff laws that are true in the book of true book laws, not me breaking Jim Crow laws that white people have made up.
And still laws though. I mean, if they laws at the time, they was laws, and if that counts towards the decision, not saying it was right, but if they on the books, they on the books.
They're on the books to go and get.
It
Let's
don't.
move
But
on.
here's the
Let's talk about
thing.
the white
Here's the
women and the
thing.
black. And let's
I'm
talk
just
about the
saying.
white women
Yeah,
being
they
the
say
white
y'all
women.
If he
you,
Yeah.
you
said
got off
that
the
and it's
topic and
true,
y'all start
then
talking
you can't
about
get mad. If he said it and it's true, then you can't get mad.
you
But
can't.
that's not true. That's not true. We were not breaking laws.
That's
We were
not what he
breaking. We
said.
were when okay. That's cool.
I mean, I'm
Y'all
just saying.
so.
There are a
You ain't
lot of
even
different
defended.
laws. There are probably some minor laws broken, but those laws were instituted to oppress people. Yes, but if those were the laws and they can prove that the numbers increase, that doesn't make it a false statement. It just means you don't like it, but it don't make it any less true.
Just like they didn't like him saying that the black man is not in the household.
We heard you when you said that. We talked over it.
Right.
But I'm
But
saying
but
it's still, whether we talked
I
over it or not, it's still a point that was raised. Is what he said. The key that I'm making is when we don't want to hear something, we tend to go against it, and that was the case. We don't like to hear the truth. A lot of us.
right.
Pause. Okay, Alpha. I don't know if he gone yet, but thank you, sir. He told her, Anthony, you are a free black woman, a good looking one at that. LOL.
Lord,
Clock it. Alpha,
Lord.
the first one, 1222. I hear you, brother. He said, but real talk, date who you want. I want you to date whoever you want. So support the same for all free black people. I'm here for it. I am here for it. I am here for dating whoever you want to date. Seriously, I am. I am. I don't. My cousin is married to a white woman. We love her to death. She done went on girls trips with us and everything else like that. I am here for it. Just please do not date a race because you're trying to escape another race, or date a race and ignore the red flags. Dating a race for the fetish. Please date it out of love and trueness. Don't date it for fetishes and escape and this and that. Please date it because that's who you really want to be with, and that person loves you. That person
And
loves you and
respect you.
cherish you
Right.
and respects
Everything,
you, and
everything
you
she
have,
said,
yeah.
plus that respect. Make sure they
Right.
respect you. That's the
And
key
your
Make
thing.
sure
peace.
you,
And
yes. Don't date
and
for no
that's why a
fetishes and
lot
this
of
and that.
them
Because
leave
a
because
lot of
they're
them
not being
celebrities and shit
respected.
like that, it don't be giving true love. It don't give true love. If it's ended in murder and ended in you in jail and losing meals, it just don't give. It don't give that Shannon Sharp the shit that give fetish. That gives weird. And he likes them young. He likes them young too. So, which is
Which
his
one?
business. He likes them young. Oh, Shannon.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. Let that man date who he
I'm
want to date.
I'm
I just
here for
hope
you to
he
date who you want. Don't date to escape black women. Don't make us your scapegoat
don't
when it
make
comes
hey
to.
George, don't make
Then
black women
then
your
then be
scapegoat.
okay. Then be okay with
When
whatever
have I ever done
consequence
that?
or what
I
level
didn't,
of
you
be
you
okay with
see
whatever
Black
level
throw
of
you in that. I didn't
accountability
say
that's
he
gonna
said
come
that.
with that. That's
Black
Say
all I'm
what?
said that.
saying.
He
Black.
said he said he dating outside his race for peace.
And
He
just
want
cause just
peace. And ain't
yeah,
nothing wrong with that man wanting peace. He want to be able to just chill. He don't need no drama. He don't need no arguing. He just want
Shit, I
peace.
don't either. So I
Okay,
need
because
to go get me a
no
white
shade,
man.
15, 16 years in a marriage. AJ did both. No, I'm just and with that's a horse of a different color. Because they not just
I
gonna let
need
you
to go
leave.
get me a white man.
You go right ahead. We gonna talk about that so I can show you the video with them white men be doing to them black women when they get mad at them.
Ooh, we not a damn thing.
Shit.
Right.
Y'all might bury her.
See,
Y'all might bury Brittany in the desert.
and look,
You ain't
I'm
burying.
an aggressive one. They call me a loudmouth one. So
I'm finna
hey,
holler.
I'm gonna go
and
stop Memphis on his ass.
and from what I'm seeing, the black woman glow up on them white men. They be looking like, oh boy. They come out looking like,
New money,
oh boy.
old money.
They be coming out looking
The
like,
fuck?
oh boy, to oh boy. After they date their black women, them men be,
Ain't it? Oh
them white,
boy.
them white men be happy and swagged out, looking cute. Haircut, got a book, got a college cut, got waves, wearing J's, threw away
Looking
them,
like a snack.
And see,
threw
there
away
y'all
them,
go
she
back to
done,
talking
she
about
done turned the
material.
white boy out. AJ done turned the white boy out.
he wearing
Ain't it?
J's down here to throw away them Spencers and them
We
Vans.
still no, we keep them for
Hey,
special
Van's
occasions.
tight from the West Coast.
And
We keep the Spencers too.
that black woman glow up. They end up wearing J's and Nikes and
That's some
Nike
hood shit.
Techs, Nike
We put a
Techs.
blazer, put a blazer on with our hoodie.
Okay,
The fuck, call it fashion.
Ain't it? But y'all do y'all thing, like I say, more power to y'all. Whatever y'all date, I'm with it. Y'all do you. I'm
The
not
way
going
y'all
white
talking,
no more.
it's y'all way y'all talking shit. I might want to hang it up for the niggas, man. Fuck it, fuck black people, man.
Well,
But
you're a
if
little
I
too
go,
hood to do that. I don't think you would do that.
my name Africa. How can I?
Thank you. There you go. There you go.
That's my real name,
Yep.
Africa.
Right, surely is.
Yeah, this was
Cause
Africa
George
dating a
ain't been
damn
playing. He
white
been
man.
calling you by that government all night.
It's
Then when he
all
get
good,
mad, at it, he gonna say, "Take your ass back there."
man.
You know.
You know
So
what? You
that's
Ooh,
know
something
what?
y'all gotta look into. Them men, you think we disrespectful when we go off on y'all? You ain't seen nothing. And I used to hang with them, so I know. But to each his own. Like Alpha said, y'all date who you want. It's a big melting pot out here.
it
Y'all
is.
talk to who you want to. I just say be
Go
mindful.
get me some. Go get me some exotic shit.
Oh,
Be
I
and
mindful.
let me
want
say,
me some
Be
and let me
exotic.
say
mindful
this
and
too.
be willing to expect
I want me
and
some
accept
exotic too.
what
But
comes
let,
with it.
Rico,
but
Suave.
it's but ultimately it's about alignment and convergence, synergy with whoever you meet. Because I
I'm
dated a
just
Mexican young
joking.
lady
I'm
earlier
just.
this year. She liked Jasmine Crockett. I dumped her.
She was hood.
She was now
no,
she was her. She
should
was a
she
nice
said she
Mexican
like
girl,
Boy,
very
be
big
Jasmine.
talking
Jasmine.
about that bitch.
She
Ain't no
nailed
way.
her to the
Once
curb.
when she started talking about how big of a Jasmine Crockett fan, I was
Ain't no
like,
way you
nah,
could
this
be
ain't.
with a cheerleader of the bitch.
No,
Well,
I ain't doing that.
No, and that's a big thing too. I do believe it because I done heard it's a man who stopped going to his barber because he's a Trump supporter. Definitely
He feels
align
strongly about his
align with people with your views,
George feels
especially
strongly
political views.
about his political views, whether they new or whatever to some people. George
yeah,
feels strongly about his political views. And it's simple and plain. That's George.
And I definitely
So
feel
right.
like
it's
you should
either
date
take
someone that
George
feels
as
the
George
same way.
is or not. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And on
I
the
take
Hey,
George as George is.
Africa.
Huh?
Let me. You remember when we was in eighth grade? I thought the same shit back then. It's
But that's what
nothing
I'm
new.
saying. People
Yeah.
don't know I've been knowing you all my life.
Right.
so
Right.
the deal is this too. And I got a partner of mine that used to come on here. And I be trying to educate him and give him a different view. Me personally, being that I'm not too tied to one anything. I could care less what your political views are. I could care less what your religious preference is. If we connect, we connect. I
Right.
don't have to discuss politics with you. We don't have to discuss religion. I could give a shit. So I'm not gonna throw away a
No, you
potential.
gotta believe in God though. That's my
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
caveat.
shit now.
I
Yeah.
That's
don't.
my caveat. His may be Jasmine motherfucking Crockett, but mine is God.
Mine
Right.
is this. Mine is this. I believe in educating people.
Please don't be in here praising
So
Satan.
my thing
Right, we
is
gonna have problems.
y'all saying y'all want a God fearing this and all of that.
Ooh,
My thing is if
hell yeah, that
someone
nigga
never
got a fear of
been
higher power.
if someone
Hell
never been
yeah, he
really
got a fear of a
100%,
higher power.
if somebody never been really introduced to religion or organization, I don't think I should turn away from them if I can turn them on to something.
But here's the
Um,
thing: they don't have
Well,
to
that's
be in
different.
organized. Like
Yeah,
okay,
that's
like
different.
I tell you
If
this:
they
like.
are open vessels, sure.
But here's the thing: like I don't do church,
whether they
but I'm
believe
cool.
in God or not, it ain't got shit to do with me.
But here's what I'm saying: they ain't got to do the church
You
thing. I don't
said
do
you
that church.
trying to change them.
Right? I don't do the church thing
No,
because the
I
woman I'm talking.
educate them, and if they choose not to, that's them.
Right.
I can.
But
It's not gonna what they eat don't make me shit.
What was you
Basically,
saying, George?
I was saying about the God thing. Like that's very
I ain't
important
finna
to
be
me.
with no devil worship.
Nah, I'm not finna do that. But
we ain't
like,
saying
like,
that. But
like.
if they
But
don't
here's the thing:
believe in if their faith is
George is
not
trying to cook.
hey, I joined Blexit, so it's her organization. So, but what I was saying is about God. You have to find somebody that's equally yoked. That don't mean they cannot go to church ever, but yet be a firm
Yeah,
believer and follower of God. So that's what I look at. I don't care what
yeah,
church you go
yeah.
to. I would rather they didn't
Right,
go to church.
right.
I would
I
rather
ain't talking
whoever.
about
Yes,
church. I'm talking about
yeah,
God.
God. Yeah, as long as you got that part, you good.
Let's make that clear
Yeah, because
for the
that's
people in the back.
non-negotiable with me.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
I'm talking. I ain't talking about church.
Yeah, oh
Cause
my God,
I
yeah, the
told
real
y'all
stuff.
on another podcast, I could win $1 million today and never give a dime to my church.
There
Oh
you go.
wow. But yeah,
So
but
now,
yeah, your religious belief, I could care less because I've studied them all. Well, quite a few of them, and I could care less. So when they say, "Oh, I can't talk to her cause she Buddhist," I don't care.
Mm.
I'm
She
talking about
Pentecostal,
God.
I don't care.
Hell, hell, I was Buddhist for a long
I
time.
ain't talking about. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about. Do you believe in a
Believe in
higher
God.
power,
Do you
something
you
higher than yours? You at mine. You got a God. Do
are
you
you
have
gonna pray at your
a
house?
real God? I ain't talking about no idol.
Buddha is not an idol. Never have been.
No, I ain't say
Oh,
Buddha was
oh
because
okay,
there's some
okay.
aspects of Buddha
But
that I find peace in. Come on
Mm-hmm.
but
now.
like my
I can
Muslim,
chew the meat and take it, eat and spit out the fat.
I have a
Right, right.
Muslim partner that don't want to date a woman if she eats pork.
Okay, good. That's
And
right.
I done
You
dated, and I done, did I say dated? Let me take it back.
And
And I'd have been
and my
around a
thing with that
Muslim pork
is
eating motherfucker.
my thing with that is
I
if
mean,
y'all
real
have
Arab.
everything else in common and she eats swine, I educated mine on why I don't eat it. And then we all stop, she don't eat it anymore. So you just don't throw people away because they're ignorant to the fact. I believe in
Right.
educating people. I'm not gonna throw you away. You'd be like,
I
okay,
ain't gonna,
why
if
you
my
don't
white
eat why you don't eat
boyfriend
pork?
come, and my white boyfriend like the pig and eat the pig, I tell him, I'm black now, black people, we prone to high blood pressure, that pork causes high blood pressure. I had to let him understand the real deal, the Holyfield. We can't eat it like that,
Yeah.
you know.
You educate, and then once you turn them on, I mean, you could eat a steak, occasional steak, and it's the same as a pork chop. You know what I'm saying? So
You
you
can
don't
eat a
necessarily have
turkey
to eat
chop.
the
Have
hooves.
y'all ever had a turkey pork chop?
Now
Not
that
turkey
sounds
pork
good.
chop, but I did bacon and
Yeah,
ground beef.
the turkey chop, fine now.
So yeah,
Try it.
so I don't
It'll
throw people
change your
away
life.
because they don't have my same beliefs
So George,
or
Right.
the lady that was going for Jasmine Crockett, because we gotta get up out of here. The lady that was going for Jasmine Crockett, did you like everything else about her? Cause I feel like Jasmine Crockett was the end all be all.
She probably was a straw. What happened to his Wi-Fi? They must
Uh-huh.
be storming
it
in
show
Texas.
froze.
It's a
I don't
storm
know.
on the way. It's a storm on the way.
Oh, okay. But he'll hit
And
me
it's
up
a
because
storm
usually
on
when
the way.
he
If it's a
go, he
storm on
sends
the
me a
way
letter.
here, it should be a storm. Usually it's a storm. It come through that from it come from the west first. Let me say that.
But yeah, I think he gone. He hadn't sent a text, so he froze and then he left, so he may be gone for the night. But we about to get out of here anyways. But yeah, it was interesting. And like I say, when we
Yeah.
do the interracial, because we seem like that's what Alpha was into, we're gonna break down the difference in
And tell Alpha to come to the table. Come out the comments.
so
Because
so so
I feel the same way with Alpha. I feel because we did get off topic. I feel like that's a whole different ball game
yeah,
when
the
it
Yeah.
comes
interracial.
to the men, and because the stereotype is the celebrity situation with the white women. That's that's the statistic that I go of. I don't see everyday men out here dating white women,
Shit,
and
Kobe, Tiger Woods,
yeah, I don't
keep
see
shall we keep
everyday
going?
white women going through that. Now I've heard of
It's
some black
it's
men.
24%
I've
of
heard of black men
interracial
dating
dating.
white women and taking them hoes through the ringer, ruining their credit, putting shit in their neck, just taking them through the ringer and stuff like that. But when it comes to the celebrity situation, when it's always a situation where you are losing everything behind that white woman.
Right.
You're losing everything behind that white woman. And there's a lot of situations where you're not thinking and doing dumb shit and doing
I don't,
shit you know you
and
ain't
I
got no
don't get it.
business.
Why would you risk all of that for that?
Yeah.
You know, I don't get it. And that's why I say us as black men need to make better choices. We don't think about the consequences. We just want to have the fun.
Yeah.
A lot of us. And so, yeah, I always sit and think about the consequences. So if I ever got caught up in anything, I already knew what was going to happen. And I was willing to take that risk. And so I was cool with it. But I'm not going to let any woman mess with my bag that I'm comfortable making, especially just a fling. Like they say, I'm not going to mess up my home for a hotel. I'm not. But that came with maturity. Because I know there was a time when I would have, and I was ready to get my own, go get a nun or whatever. But nah, I don't think that it's worth all that, especially the way a lot of them went down. The one that got on the live, the Shannon Sharp, and then this dude losing his mind, seemed like he was cat whipped or something. He was pussy whipped or something, running over there to the
Man,
damn girl
whoop
house,
that
broke in the
pussy.
house. He
Yeah,
broke in the house,
that was crazy. What are you doing?
threatening her and threatening to kill himself. That's why they arrested him, and that's just crazy. He was, I mean, but you could lose your mind losing what was it, 13 or some million,
I
14
would say
million.
that's the thing. You losing that money and that success. That's what's crazy.
Yeah,
Success, hard
man,
earned work, hard
and
enough for
now
you
he
to
finna
get in
be in
certain
jail.
positions. Ooh,
And
child.
the fool ordered a Plan B through DoorDash and had it delivered at the school. How dumb could this
Mm,
dude be?
mm, 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 mm.
To give to the girl, which made them investigate and found out he had gave her an illegal 52% raise.
Wow. Could have drove
So
your
yeah,
ass to
he
the
he
store and
just
got that
lost his
her load.
mind. So like I say, that ain't that
That's
white
just
woman's
like our
fault.
whole school board here in Memphis, man. But our superintendent before the one we got now, the one that we had, he was giving all his side, all his women, putting them in position. And he got a whole come to find out he was having sex parties. He had a whole harem of bitches.
Lord have
Yeah.
mercy.
When they got rid of him,
Mispropri Miss yeah, he quietly walked away. Misappropriating school funds, man.
black,
But of course,
dang, it always be us fucking up.
man, get around all that big ass money and start getting greedy. Cause he
Yeah,
already
getting
had probably been pinching. Nigga,
right,
you
right.
just
Yeah, you
got
get
greedy.
greedy.
You
You don't
got
know when to
greedy.
stop. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But on that note, y'all, we say date who you want. Just I be mindful. And us black men, we need to think, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of them fantasize and it's a fetish and curiosity and all
Make
that,
sure
but
it
if it's
ain't that though. Don't be no bad over no fetish. Cause see, I
man,
used to
that's
be a big girl, and people used to have a big girl fetish. Don't do that. That's some weird ass shit. That's weird.
Yeah.
but that's what a lot of them do. That's why they cheating. They be cheating on their wives just for this 1 or 2 night thing. And then, now she divorcing him. They have 3 kids together. Like I said, it's just a lot of stuff you have to think about. If I go out and do this, is it worth it? But like I say, that comes to a certain level of maturity. Because I knew back in the day, I'm like, hey, what they don't know don't hurt them. And then you slip off, you do whatever, and shit, it's everybody quiet, it's good. But now it's just different. It's you out there. So you have to think about that. And when you have children, it's more than you involved. So you
Hmm.
have to think about these kids, especially if y'all
Exactly.
together living in the
Yeah,
same household.
yeah, yeah.
Like Anthony,
And you
she's
gotta do
raising
what's
that
in the
3 year
best.
old.
You gotta do what's in the best interest of the children.
Yeah, Anthony in that household, and I'm sure on her job, where when she at the grocery store or doing whatever, I'm sure she see a man that look good, he smell good, he got that nice little Escalade sitting out there. But then she have to think about, is it that bad at home? And then what is my daughter gonna say when we split up and we trying to co-parent? Do you want to do all of that? So think about all the moves and consequences before you do them. And like I say, that's maturity speaking, because
But
I ain't
think about
always
it. Think
thought like that.
I'm gonna take it a step further. Think about it before you even nut in the bitch. You hear me? Who
Before
do
you
you
Yeah.
even,
want
no,
her to
no,
be
no. You
your
got to think
baby
about it before
mama?
you go to the house, before you be alone with her.
For you,
Be
do you
like,
want her to be your baby mama, man? Come on, man.
do
And when it
you
Come
want to
comes to
on.
the
live
and
with her?
when it
Can you
comes to
live with that man or that woman?
the white face again, and lastly for Alpha, because he do make a great point, and I don't want to dispute what he's saying. But when it comes to dating white women, I'm not joking. Black men, do your history. I don't care what nobody say. History all the time repeats itself. Do your research on it. Realize what you are up against. It is a force to be reckoned with.
Yes,
Realize what
sir.
you are realize what you are up against. Cause no shade when it comes
It's
to the
bigger than
comparison
you,
of
my nigga.
when it comes to comparison of black women. You were raised in a black hole with a black mother. You have a black grandmother. You done had black sisters. You done
And
dealt
you
with
got black
you
children.
you done dealt with loudmouth black bitches before, cussing and fussing. You done dealt with that before. You understand what that
You
is.
know,
When
be
you
the
go into
change you
that,
want
when
to
you go
see.
to that,
Tell her, hey, baby, look,
hello, yeah,
let's change how we communicate with each other.
yes.
Exactly.
And it's
I'm gonna go
so
farther than that,
so when
y'all.
you go into them white women expecting the peace and you running from the beast of the black women and this and that, do your research on them white women. You know nothing about it. You know nothing about it. You want an experience of something different other than the loudmouth black woman that's not respecting you, cuss you out, talking back and this and that. You running to that white woman for that peace. Do your research. Do your
And I'm gonna do better
research.
than that, fellas. Just don't tolerate it. If she not respecting you, get out of it. That's what I do. I ain't finna. I'm not finna
I'm just talking about
tolerate none of
the
that.
white thing. You
No, I'm
definitely
saying when they, instead of jumping around trying to escape it like you
right.
saying
Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
doing, just set your boundaries. I know I want a woman that's
Do
gonna
your
listen, that's gonna
research.
respect, that's gonna be wife material. You ain't finna be talking to me any kind of
I
way,
don't
hanging out
mind
all the
her
time with your
having my
friends.
kids.
Because
I don't mind her having
if
my
black
kids.
found it, y'all can find it. If
Damn right.
black
And I
found it
just
in a
set
black
boundaries.
woman, and you need to pay. We ain't leaving till you apologize for that statement. If
And
black
me and
found it
Nah.
Anthony ain't the only
in a
black
black
women
woman,
on here that know how to do it.
thank you. If he found
And
it in a
so
black woman, you can find it in a black woman.
you can
Don't make
find
it
it.
about
You
you
just
escaping
can't
a
talk.
black
You
woman.
just set your boundaries and
That's
know
what
what
you
you're going
need
to
to do.
accept and what you're not going to accept.
Cause
I
if you
made a
run
But
into
list
I'm
them
all
of
white
for
women,
dudes.
date who you want to date, man. I'm
yeah,
happy for
definitely
my
date who you want
friend.
to do. Yeah,
I'm
definitely date who
happy
you
for
want
my
to.
friend, you
Date who
know.
But
you want to date,
if you
no matter
escape,
what race or
if you
whatever.
trying to
But
escape one race to go to another one, no.
don't run from
Don't
your
be,
own race
yeah.
because you don't know how to get respect from your race.
You just don't know how to get respect.
Right? Because where one of them cursing you out,
Work on you so that wherever you go, whatever room you in, whoever you with, you gonna get your respect.
respect.
Yeah.
Because that's all most black men want. They just want respect. That's it.
Don't run to them white
So
women trying to get it.
nah,
Unless it's
because
just
like I
a not
say, I
the
mean,
neutral thing.
they say it's different over there.
It's
You
hella
know,
different.
it
It's hella
was a little
They
different.
say
different
the
when I was
grass
in it,
is greener on the other side, but I
but
say the
that ain't.
grass is greener where you water it.
Hmm.
That's it. Where you put the fertilizer down there. That's how you take care of that grass.
Man,
So
you
yeah,
gotta
it may be
put it
green on the other
down.
side, but you can make yours
Oh
greener if
my
you
God.
take care of your
Let me
yard.
stop. You better put it down. Cause a Joda take your girl.
Hollering.
I
It
told
don't
her that
matter what
wood.
race he is.
That's it. I told y'all that's that wood something different.
Lord Jesus.
But on that same note, if he coming with that wood, let me see. But diamonds up against that wood. No, but on that note, we about to get out of here. It's been real. Look at y'all. It's been real, but next week we gonna come with
Don't get
something.
us
That's
started.
gonna
We
be the
be
Christmas
DJing
week.
for the next 3 hours.
Hollering.
Christmas week coming
It's a
in,
holiday weekend. Shit.
coming up. You know
School
what I'm
out.
saying? So we probably gonna have everybody bring your shot glasses. We gonna get a little drunk. You know what I'm saying? Get a little tipsy. You know what I'm
I'ma
saying?
Heard
come
that.
Now
on
I don't drink
camera.
because
I'm a, I'm
my
a,
daughter
I'm a
gotta go to
come.
school the next day,
I'm a come
and
on camera. Now we ain't got to
Nah,
come next day because
I'm saying our kids out of
next
school.
Wednesday is Christmas Eve.
They out for 2 weeks. I'll be
oh yeah,
begging
that's
on the
right.
schoolhouse
So
though.
she
Yeah,
already out.
next
Okay.
Wednesday is Christmas Eve. Yeah.
So it is on a Thursday. Me and
Yeah,
George were trying to figure out when was Christmas Day.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, y'all. Shit. We can
You
do the
come with
either.
some diamonds in the back,
We can do the
Cadillac.
either. It's
Hey,
whatever y'all want to do.
yeah.
Throw some ideas out there because we can do the racial thing. Austin wanted to talk
Man, we
about
gonna get up
cheating.
off that, man, because we
We
ain't on
is.
that. We
We
ain't
don't
no
know. We on
haters.
that. We doing white
We
Santa
through
versus
with
black
that,
Santa.
and we done, and we talked about it tonight, and we done.
Black Santa versus white Santa.
What's the difference?
I'm just talking. Y'all
I
get
was
out
like,
of hell
shit.
tonight.
I was like, hell, ain't they just
All shadows are black. I don't care what race you is. Truth be told, hello, somebody.
just like Jesus,
Hello,
just like Jesus. But
hello.
but yeah, come up with something clever, gang. Throw some things out there, and let's scrabble and do a little something
Bet, say less.
on that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's shit, shot bingo, whatever. Let's do something. We'll just
Yeah,
come
let's
on
do
here and
something
clown
fun. Yes.
and just we're gonna clown for an hour or two
Let's
that day.
give
Well,
George some peace. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about something
Yeah,
fun.
gonna
Don't
well,
show
bring up
let's
him
no
how
do it.
black
Wanda, no
women.
Jasmine,
We
no
know how to
black,
play
no white.
charades, Joy. Look, tell Joy, we know how to play charades and Pictionary, and we know how to draw on the screen. We know how to do that, George.
Yeah, you crazy. Leave George alone with you and that Wanda. I'm finna go look at that Wanda picture. Though. I'm probably gonna
I'm
post
finna
it on
go.
my
I'm
page if it's
finna fuck
funny.
with George. I'm finna call George. I'm finna get off here and call George.
Yeah, I'm finna he got a new number, so I'm finna inbox him and get that too.
Well,
But
y'all
yeah, I'm
have a
gonna go
good
to this page. I
night.
need to see this Wanda that had you so disturbed. I need to see that. But on that
And
note, it's happening. So we talk about it. Shout out to Austin. He wasn't able to be here. Kurt,
Austin
condolences and
and Kirk
everything.
alert.
Strop City, you know
Kirk
what I'm saying?
alert.
The prayers go out to Strop City. They've been having a lot of things going on down there, man. A lot of deaths and hit down
Lord
there.
Jesus.
Some heavy hitters
Jesus.
again.
Cover. I mean, but and
But
you know what? Loose the demons and bestial, Lord God.
I know, right?
And bind them up and cast them out to the dark.
There you go. Hey, AJ, a little eye. She just got a little spiritual and stuff. That's all right.
I said, don't
But
don't underestimate old AJ, baby.
I see AJ a little jack of all trades. You can't put AJ in no box.
Y'all always
Queen,
been that.
I like to say.
But she stayed up tonight, y'all. I'm proud of AJ. Shout out to AJ. She stayed up through the whole
And
podcast.
yeah, through
You know what I'm saying?
my allergies kicking my ass, but I'm here. Thank you,
Shout
God.
out, shout out to Anthony for always keeping the debates going, cause she gonna get
I
on your
love it.
ass about something you say. She gonna break that shit down,
And I
and that's her
like
job.
it.
That's what
And
make
I
it
like
balanced.
it.
But yeah, come
Like
up with
it.
something clever, y'all. Go Google some stuff, see what they do on the podcast. We just gonna have fun for about an hour and a half. It's just gonna be
Okay,
a
that's
I
a
little
ain't
Christmas.
bet.
I
That'll be
did not
fun.
know. I thought Christmas was on a Friday, so I thought Wednesday was gonna be like a regular night. Then the
no,
24th would
it's gonna be
be
Christmas
Thursday.
Eve. And then
Okay.
we're gonna be
Yeah,
New
we're gonna be
Year's
on here
Eve. You
drinking
know
eggnog.
you gonna have to come on with the DJ ones and twos New Year's Eve,
Yeah,
man.
that's what's up. That's what's up. But look, I'm gonna have to make sure I'm gonna find some stuff that I know ain't gonna
Get
bleep us
canceled.
out. Hell
Yeah,
yeah. Cause I know
yeah.
TikTok will let us do it, but I know that damn Facebook be tripping and YouTube be tripping
What
too.
about the tube of the U? Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, they be tripping too. But I'll be loading up some songs on my YouTube. I got another YouTube that I test out the copyrights on, so I'm gonna load up about 20 songs and see which ones they flag. And then if it
Okay.
don't, we'll put a little something in the mix while we out here
I
doing it.
love it.
Talk a
I
little
love
shit,
it.
play a little music. But I need to
Yeah.
just see what the copyright's about.
Yeah.
But on that note, y'all, we out till next week. Like I say, it's happening, so we might as well
Peace.
speak on it. And y'all know how we do. Till next week, speak on it podcast 2K25. We out.
What
Hey.
you good?
What you think, man?
I've been in the polyamory lifestyle. I can't even say lifestyle because it's not a lifestyle. It's a way of loving, not a way of living. I've been polyamorous for about 10 years now. Okay. And the mindset for me is mentally, I think I've been polyamorous longer than actually practicing it because I've always felt that this monogamy just doesn't fit for me. Like I don't understand why I have to only love one person, or why I can only show affection for one person. Where is this written? Why do I have to go along with what the societal standard supposedly is?
Right.
And then
The problem comes when you love somebody too much. When you let yourself love somebody too much,
and they don't love you the same.
It's not even matter whether they love you back or not. They can love you back, but it's still unhealthy to love somebody that much. Which I understand that ideology of that. Well, I can't have. I might as well. I've been there. I know that. But at the same time, you have to realize, what your culpability is in a relationship going, however it went. You start thinking about, well, damn, I did this. So, you can love somebody too much. And then, see, that complicates things for us men because we already have a hard time forming those emotional attachments. You already told, don't do that.
The missing link to that goes back to a time before we even thought, why doesn't my father like me? Is that a protection for me?
Right.
Or is that the way he was raised? Or maybe somebody hugged him one day, a man hugged him. I'm not saying this is what happened, but I'm just saying we got
but there are things that could have happened that absolutely that caused him to be the way he is.
made him feel weird, needed.
Right.
So the things that we think are sometimes a rejection or a lack may have been a protection.
And most of the time they are, like absolutely. So if we don't understand that, all we know is the rejection.
You see, like what I understand with my father,
men were going to jail, killing each other, and then now we got bisexual, then we got gays, now we got transgender. So with all of that going on, the purpose of that was removing the black man, the black male from the household. Okay? So with him not being in the household, she's getting the welfare, or she's out there in the workforce, forced to take care of herself, and if she have children, to take care of the children alone. Whether he's in jail, whether he's dead, whether he's bisexual, whether he's gay, whatever. The black male was removed from the home, and black woman was forced to provide for the children, for herself.
You're missing one other thing that removes black male from the home. That's white women. Because after a while, it was run on black men, white women. Yeah, white women. At one point, black men, they just had to have a white woman. No matter what their social economical status was, white women was the way to go. And so that pulled a lot of black men out of the house.
Damn, I sure missed that. I mean, I know Rick James, I know, you did it. I just didn't think of that as a major absence of the black man. So
being a provider means so many things.
Right.
It means put you in a house. It means I got your back. It means we're doing this together. It means I'm not gonna walk away when things get hard. That's providing, right? I'm gonna provide emotional protection so that you can, I'll be present for you when you don't feel like you can be there for yourself or whatever, So there's so much more definition to the thing, right? And even on the flip side, looking at, men with kids, right? I remember I did not want a man who had kids. And I was about 25 when I met my ex-husband.